Ladies and gentlemen, come on, welcome back. Hey, we just got tip-off, Lakers versus Mavs. Get in our chat, send this stream around. This is Sports 2L, we're just starting right now. I'm waiting on my partner. We got one more come in, so this should be fun. You know, he's coming in from traffic. We all have other jobs, but I've got a lot of stuff to go through tonight, so yeah, please get in our chat, ask us some questions. Luka Doncic night, Dallas Mavericks versus the Lakers, involved in one of the biggest trades in both franchises' history. So tonight they're squaring off. We're gonna watch it live. We're gonna react live, tell you what we think. Anthony Davis with the ball right now. He's definitely taking the first shot. Misses that. Reeves, rebound, LeBron on his way. I think I hear somebody upstairs either breaking into my house or it's my co-host. We'll see who's out there. So welcome in, guys. Wow. Mavs Lakers just tipped 2-0 Lakers. Turn it on your TV, get it going live. We'll be here for at least the next couple hours, so join us. If you know anyone who's interested, please send the link along. Happy to have viewers with us. And the game is on ESPN too. I guess I should point that out. Lively with an absolute monster dunk. This is really going to be an interesting game. The Mavericks, I mean, obviously no Kyrie Irving, but they have a lot of their team in there. So Luka, wow, easy. Luka just scored. Luka back, played for the Mavericks for so many years. Now with the Lakers, after the trade, he's back. Here's Washington, now nothing. The Lakers have been playing a lot better. I mean, it's interesting. The best three players on the Lakers, obviously Luka, LeBron, and Reeves, are mainly offensive players. And the best three players for the Mavericks, at least tonight, Anthony Davis, PJ Washington. Those are defensive guys, and more so. Dinwiddie was supposed to have more stats than Klay Thompson, who plays both are on the Mavericks, which surprises me. So, let me. But lots of action going on in the NBA. 4-2 Lakers right now, 9:45 left in the game. Turn it on, it's on ESPN. Mavs score again. Pretty easy. This should be a close game. Let's see what we got. Lakers are favored by 4.5. They also clinch a playoff berth with a win. Yo, what's up? Get in here. We got it going.
It's already started. How about that?
Yeah. You didn't miss much. Luka, a few tears, looked emotional.
I did have it on in the car, on the little stand up in my car, just listening to it most of all.
That's dedication.
Well, when you're going to be late, you got to be somewhat involved in the opening ceremonies and know what's going on to get started. But
a little bit. We got to check too the box score sometimes because last time we didn't. I feel like
we did not go over the box score.
Yeah, like at halftime, I was like,
halftime.
Al Horford had 20 points at the end of the game. Like, it's LeBron missed a layup, Jackson Hayes missed a layup. This is an interesting one, though. Who you got? Lakers by 4.5, as I was just saying. Tough.
I love me some LeBron, and I love me some Lakers. With the hype of the night, though, I could see the Mavs pulling it out, though, and at least covering.
At least covering, yeah. At home. I was saying that the Lakers' three best players, LeBron, Luka, Reeves, offensive players. And
Yes.
Dallas, I mean, Anthony Davis and PJ Washington, and like, who are their best three players now? More defensive players. So I think it'll be an offensive, defensive type game.
You gotta love those.
I think so.
You gotta love those.
I like the
it's
Lakers,
good for
though.
good
I
for
mean,
primetime ESPN TV.
I don't want to go against you, but I got the Lakers covering too. I think they got to win by 10.
Ooh, okay.
At least.
Well,
right?
I would
Lakers
love that
fan?
result. I would love that result.
They clinch. I like the call, though. Dallas at home with Anthony Davis playing, which never happens.
I like the cover.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
They do have Klay Thompson for somewhat of an offensive push.
Yeah, true. He's been struggling, though. His over-under was crazy. It's like 12 points a game, which I guess, yeah, that's
To the
what
negative?
Or that's what
to
he
the
was
positive?
like. Yeah, that's what he's expected to average tonight, 12.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was. But
I've seen Klay.
over under 3 made threes for Clay. I would say under. You think he's gonna hit 3?
Do they give him the looks? Sometimes this Mavs team runs that Spain action where where he's setting the back screen on the big ball screen.
Let's go. 3 viewers, get in here.
Get in. Let's watch this game.
Come on, send it around. Yeah, I mean, geez. How are you not? This is the biggest game of the year. Yeah, we got to start shaming people. That's the new technique. How are you not watching this Mavs-Lakers game? I mean, it's...
If you like basketball, this is this is on
the
every
event of the year.
every cable
Yeah.
TV that is so prevalent out there. And ESPN is not hard to get these days.
Exactly. Watch it with us. Get in our chat. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. These are fun.
These are.
Watch a little game. React live.
I was thinking from last time too. Now that we're critiquing ourselves,
Yeah,
but
of course.
maybe even if it's possible to have just that ESPN bar on stream.
I know. Yeah.
And just so they can roughly follow along with.
Yeah, exactly.
With us.
There's some cool live stream alongs for other sports. And they have a bunch of different graphics. Maybe somebody can let us know how they do this.
Yeah.
But they have a bunch of different graphics. And they'll show the stats and the players on the court. So it feels a little more interactive. But
that does too.
it's like...
Yeah.
I don't know, though. But...
If we're if we're going play by play too, it's nice to not have to call out the score and time every time.
Yeah, exactly.
Everyone gets a general sense of where this game is, and
we can just react to it.
Luka corner 3.
Sure.
You betcha.
Sure.
You betcha. Nodded at 14.
What his over under was crazy though. Luka, or maybe points, rebounds, and assists 50.
Wow.
Under. 31 points. I think he's scoring 30. 31, I guess.
We'll see here. Layup passes up the layup. Corner 3.
Hachimura.
Right where Luka just hit his last possession.
Yeah, Lakers. Their offense is good.
Oh.
Clay thought about it. Lively's back for Dallas, too. They have 2 big 7-footers. I mean, Anthony Davis, Lively, and PJ Washington's probably 6'10". I mean, the Mavericks are huge. And...
Ooh. Luka draws a foul. Going to the line.
Smiling. Did you see him get ejected last night?
No, I did not. I was honestly, admittingly, a little invested in hockey last night.
Okay, what happened? The Blues won or lost?
No, the Blues actually didn't play. This is playoff implications for the teams in the West. And
wow.
As a brief aside, it's probably the craziest comeback of all time. The Canucks were down 3 with a minute to go. They tie, go to overtime, and win. And they needed that win to stay in playoff contention.
Wow.
Pretty interesting.
So they're alive. When
Yes.
is the NHL playoffs?
It's we have season tickets on Tuesday, which is the last game. So next Tuesday.
Damn. And the Blues are going to make it or not? St. Louis.
Our magic number is 2. We have 3 games left. So if we win 2 games, we're guaranteed.
Let's go. Let's go Blues.
Let's go Blues.
We're here live from St. Louis, so we got to shout out all our St. Louis sports. But we're also semi-live from Dallas here, watching the game.
Yes.
Luka's return. I mean, this is good stuff. But yeah, Cardinals, Blues. That's
just big sport. Yeah, big sports guy here. So I like to spread the wealth.
Dude, I love it.
In a sense.
I love it. I'm more an NBA addict, though. I haven't really watched baseball yet much.
No, baseball's early for me as well. Although it was nice to see the Cardinals get to a 3-0 start and quickly give it away. That's just the Cardinals' way.
Yeah.
I think we're a 500 team now.
Dude, you just can't compete with the Dodgers.
Who can? It's unfortunate it is to say.
It's absolute madness. Got a commercial break here. We're watching ESPN. Yeah. Better than TNT that they do, they give you a countdown to the game. Because you know an NBA game is going to be 15 minutes late, 10 minutes late. It's like they let you know right away.
We might have spoken on this last time, and just American sports in general. And then you have soccer overseas that starts on the time that you're seeing it on all the apps.
Yeah, true.
Exactly on time. This is give or take 15 minutes for any sport televised in the United States.
Yeah, it makes sense. A little bit, I guess they want to get that West Coast market.
That's
6:30, 7:30 Eastern time is still what? God, who knows? What the hell is going on out west? 3:30?
That's tough.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, no.
They want to get that west. But what's 15 minutes going to do? Come on, NBA, figure it out.
I would have to agree. Just at least make a plead with all these apps that give the game times. Just give them a better estimate of when this game is going to start. I know we have the official time.
Oh, here's Luka hugging everybody. Got the glasses on.
He's loved here. He's loved.
Yeah, true.
He's dapping up everyone. Look at all this.
He's like, what have they done? They totally fucked this up. The Mavericks, what have you done? I mean, they are going to make the play in, it looks like. Mavericks sitting in 10th.
I just struggle to find the justification.
You can't get rid of your best player.
I don't think you can.
But they have, and now he's with the Lakers, of course, the best franchise. And they're going to keep him forever. I mean,
forever.
Yeah, LeBron, he'll come in right as LeBron's retiring. It's basically already his team. I mean, he feels like the star.
I'd have to agree.
Yes.
This three-headed kind of offensive juggernaut, as you were saying, is interesting, and I think the Lakers have no issues with the progression of Austin Reeves.
No. Their wing play is great, guards and wings.
Yeah.
They just need a center, as everyone keeps saying. Some type of shot blocker, some type of defensive player. They're getting killed on the boards. But Washington just airballed the layup. So, dude, with the center, I could see them going on a run in the playoffs. But, wow, Luka. Another three. Over under threes for him was 4. I think he's got 2 already.
I think he's already on 2.
2 for 3, yep. 11 points. Oh, he's going over that 31, I think. They're going to start doubling him.
If he's trending for 4 quarters like this, absolutely.
Wow. Here's the forgotten guy in the trade, Max Christie. That was the trade, if we can go back through it. Luka for AD. AD and Max Christie for Luka, and then they swapped some type of draft picks.
Yes.
Something like that. It's like, what?
Oh, good.
Why? Shoot that, Reeves. Gabe Vincent. No. Why would they do that trade? Maverick fans, what the hell are you thinking?
Well,
I mean, they don't like it. So, yeah, I guess.
They hate it. I've seen it.
Yeah. They said their attendance is down. The people are pissed. The GM's getting death threats. Like, nothing good is happening in Dallas. But they're the 10 seed. Does that mean anything? No, I don't think so. That doesn't feel
For the
too
play-in?
For the play-in. I don't think they'll make the playoffs. If you're the 10, you got to win 2 games. So beat the Kings. And then either beat the Grizzlies or the Timberwolves as of now. But it could be anybody. I mean,
NBA and NHL
They
are
could
roughly
fall.
on the same pace here for finishing their season.
God.
Everyone's got, 4 or 5 games left in the NBA?
Yeah, I think next week.
Yeah.
Next week we're gearing into the playoffs. So like and
21,
subscribe.
Yeah,
Get our stuff.
21 ball game. This is shaping out to be back and forth in the first quarter.
It will be for sure. At least for the first half of NBA games, you get some close games. There's always runs that teams will go on, especially with the 3-point shot. I mean, it's absolute madness the way teams hit threes nowadays. It's like, that's why Luka's expected to make 4, and he's way on pace for that.
Oh, slip that next time.
Gafford.
Luka didn't even close
But-
out. Just let him shoot it.
It is contrasting styles for sure. I mean, Dallas is huge, and the Lakers don't even really play with a center. Right now, I mean...
They are 5
really,
guards out there.
Yeah,
virtually.
they are 5 guards. AKA Luka Chuck. Another 3.
There's another 3.
Luka is on a serious pace to...
Destroy the 50 too.
Yeah, he
the
loves
points,
this
rebounds,
arena.
and
He's
assists.
used to this arena. Oh, and playing some defense, kind
Yeah.
of. Semi-played defense, Luka. The Slovenian slinger. Is that what they call him? I made that up. Oh, I think
Well,
that was
makes sense to
Najee
me.
Marshall.
It sure was.
Dallas is gonna... Oh, dunk
Oh.
that. Oh!
What a block.
What a block.
And
And
then-
another one.
Yeah, why not?
Sure,
Nice.
Gafford, 2
Oh,
blocks.
wow. They're going Dallas ball. Two
Massive.
huge blocks.
Yeah, 2 huge blocks.
The Mavs
That's
tip
what
it
the
back
Lakers
in bounds, which you're not really supposed to do. You teach the kids to not throw
true.
the ball underneath your own basket, but it just fell to a Laker that went up, got denied again.
Almost gave up a layup, but like I said, if they're playing with no bigs, just
Commercial break.
block as many shots as you can or try to. I mean, Dallas is huge. The Lakers, no bigs. That's a good matchup. These are fun games, so, you know, let us be your break from everything else going on. Take some breaks, people, from politics. Take some breaks from arguing online. You should be watching this fucking
Just watch some
game.
sports,
Yeah.
please.
2 hours. You know, yeah, turn on ESPN. Get in our chat. Talk with us. These are fun for us. You kind of got to be focused in. I mean, talk about some topics. It's kind of, I don't know, like a game. I don't know.
Yeah,
If you feel just like you kind of got to be in the moment. You know, I like those type things. So
not
this is
not
fun.
scripted, just reacting to what's going on.
yeah, exactly. We've got a
We got
bunch
the
of
stats.
we got a bunch of topics to go through, things to talk about, but really it's just like, yeah, reacting live in the moment, being in the moment, being zen. That's what everyone talks about.
Just be here.
Be here. Be
be
here with sports. Exactly.
So many things.
locked in.
So many things to be
It's
potentially worried about on a day-to-day basis. Just give yourself a nice 2-hour window to
Yeah, once a week.
kick it.
Yeah,
just
kick it. Kick it. Fuck around. Talk some sports. Talk some shit.
Yeah.
Luka Doncic. LeBron. Is LeBron even playing? I haven't even seen him.
He got subbed out early in the first quarter there, but
Wow. Well, LeBron's
I haven't
over
seen
under
him since.
25. I think he's going under. I mean,
I've been meaning to ask
Has he even
this whole
scored?
stream. Was it Roy Hachimura that was posting up fundamentally, and it's like a little meme on LeBron's shot to win the scoring title, Was it him kind of sealing his guy in the middle of the lane?
Was it?
It
was probably
it was
him.
a funny meme. It was like,
And
yeah,
LeBron
LeBron may have scored the most points, but fundamentals are forever. Look at this guy
and
calling
it's
for
the
the ball.
Japanese Hachimura posting up.
I think he was. I think he had a seal in the paint. I think it was Hachimura.
That's funny. I mean, he's got to be the only Japanese player ever in the NBA, right? Or there was a guy, a small little point guard on Memphis too,
From
from
Japan.
Japan. Yeah, but
I was about to say yes to your claim there, but
I think there's only been 2 players and they're in the league right now. Maybe I'm wrong.
sports trivia deep cut right there.
Yeah, who's from Japan?
Yeah.
Not that many people.
Name the 2 basketball players to ever play in the NBA from Japan.
Yeah, true.
With
But I don't think
Japanese origin, not
there's
from-
any from China.
Well,
Get it together,
yeah,
China.
man.
Oh yeah, I meant right now.
Oh, right now.
And there's way more people from China than Japan, I think.
Way more.
Actually, I know that. Yeah, yeah.
Exponentially.
Yeah, exactly. So China, what are you doing? You guys, wow, Luka again for 3. Oh, that looks good. And his turnovers over under 3.5. I would have said over, but I don't think he has any.
LeBron's back out there now, too.
Oh yeah, I assume now. And they got a center. Jackson Hayes is out there.
The Lakers clinch a playoff berth with a win tonight, too. That's just came on the bottom line.
Really?
Shame on me for not knowing that. Lakers loving the corner 3 tonight. Missed.
The Lakers are 48-31, 5-5 in their last 10, and sitting in the 3rd spot.
That's a crazy grouping
That's-
from 1 or 2 through 7, basically.
Yeah, I mean, the Rockets though. No offense to the Rockets at 2, but I think people would like to play them as a 2 seed. That wouldn't be that scary. I'd rather play the Rockets than the Lakers.
I think how it's set up right now, the Lakers would play the Warriors. Is that not?
That
Correct,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, that is correct. And then the winner of the first game would get the Rockets, and then the winner of the second playing game would get OKC.
Yeah.
It feels like OKC versus Boston, which you don't want to pick the 1 seeds, but we just had it happen in the NCAA, so maybe it'll happen in the NBA again, but definitely it feels like Boston's going to win the East, at least to me. I don't want to... Sorry, Cavs fans.
Funny you said that.
Yeah.
I had all the 1 seeds in my Final Four before I submitted, and I felt icky about it. I felt gross, and so I had Michigan State
Yeah, exactly.
winning. Everything else was right though, except for I had Florida beating Duke. Duke,
Really?
monumental.
You had Florida
Loss.
over Duke. Wow. That was a monumental loss.
What do you think about that foul call?
Oof.
Throw a hot take in there.
The officiating has been bad in the NCAA tournament, I think. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it feels like...
Kind of makes you dream about the NBA officiating.
Exactly, but the games are different. It is way more physical in college, I feel like, the way they play. The NBA is a lot of a skill, athleticism league, shooting, and size.
What
and,
I think doesn't go said enough is the guy's ability to space out there, too. These guys are elite at spacing the court. Just letting particular guys work at each level. Like, the NBA is obviously the most talented group of guys that you can imagine at this game. So that makes a lot of sense that they're good at something that doesn't really get talked about a lot, and that's spacing on the court.
That was a foul on LeBron.
Yeah.
I think they called it. Yeah, definitely. I think the spacing, the shooting, like they have to have guys that can space the floor on an NBA court at all times. And also, yeah, I guess the way defenses are played, the way offenses are played, it is... LeBron is just
LeBron
too
just kinda shoved
strong.
him.
just bounce right off him, though. I mean,
One of these guys.
yeah, I was talking about this the other night with some buddies, and it's just insane. Like, how could you stop him? 6'9", 270, or whatever he is, 260 now. When he gets a head of steam and he runs like he does, it's just like you only have one chance to foul him and send him to the line. Like, I don't know how else you could stop somebody that size that moves like he does. And handles it like a point guard pretty well.
I've seen a lot smaller guys come down with a head of steam down the paint, and it's like sometimes you just don't want anything to do with that pace, how that guy's looking about scoring. You know he's going to just flush it. It's like, okay.
Oh, LeBron turnover there.
Stay out of your way.
Definitely. Yeah, that's a good point. He's built like, those small guys that are just can run into you because they're just built like a bowling ball.
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
he's built like that at 6'9". Like, just guys bounce off of him, huge shoulders, super athletic. Here's Luka, easy.
Yeah.
He's probably got close to 15 already.
Well, we'll pull up the box score. We got to get the box score.
Yeah, okay.
First quarter's done. Mavs 30, Lakers 24, 26 there. I think it was 24.
Mavs need this game, though, too. 10th in the West is not a good spot to be. They'd have to go on a pretty big run to make it.
I think I'd have to go with, I know it's first quarter, 26, 30, 26, Mavs. A little revisionist history. I might have to go with the Lakers now, knowing that they clinch playoff berth.
Wow,
with a win
down
tonight.
4, you can do that. They're losing. You would get even better odds right now.
Yeah.
Luka's got
Take the Lakers.
14. Who for the Mavs? Najee Marshall's got 9.
I think it's pretty well spread out.
Anthony Davis has 2 and 1 rebound. Anthony Davis' rebound was at 11. It doesn't look good.
Nope. That's on pace for 8.
Reeves has 2. LeBron's got 4. 2 turnovers for LeBron. His over-under was 3.5. Looks like he might be going over there. All right, we'll pull these up occasionally.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, Lakers. You got to blow out the Mavs for Luka. For the worst trade in history, I mean, maybe we could talk a little bit about that. Why would they not shop that around and see what they could get? That's the part about the trade that I never understood is like, if you don't think you can win with Luka and you're going to trade him, then at least let everyone in the league know, because you might get a better offer than Anthony Davis and Max Christie. Like, it just seemed so weird that they only wanted to deal with the Lakers and do it quietly.
Yeah, and quietly they did it. That's what I was just about to mention. I was like, well, they obviously, they did this with some purpose. I can't even begin to probably claim that I'm an expert at the back offices of what happens in NBA, trading mills, but, was there any money involved, or are they even allowed to disclose that? Along with like picks, obviously they got the picks.
Yeah, I think they can say we sent this amount of money. The money that was involved was Luka lost a bunch of money because of one of the rules. If he's with the Mavericks, he can sign a bigger extension. And so now that they traded him to the Lakers, I think he lost about $50 million, something like that. $40 million.
What's $50 million when you can be living in LA,
yeah, I was
baby?
gonna say it's over a 4-year contract or something.
For the greatest basketball franchise to ever exist.
Yeah, true. He probably makes it up in endorsement.
Yeah.
They're interviewing JJ Redick. JJ Redick has had a good year. Lakers coach, 3 seed. I think everyone was pretty, I don't know, I guess mixed reviews on the hire of JJ Redick. Will he be good for the Lakers or not? But he looks He looks like he's
got
doing
a great
pretty good job.
cast.
Exactly,
Got a
and
great cast.
they've built a team of offensive players.
Yes.
That is what he knows best. Clearly, he was not known as a defender. This is the coach of the Lakers, is known as a shooter, scorer, and yeah, they built the team that way. We got shooting, we've got scoring. Is Bronny not even dressing out?
Hey,
He's behind the bench.
some of the best NBA coaches are the shooter scorers. Steve Kerr was more of a role-playing scorer from
Right.
three, but still kind of that three-point shooter. JJ Redick is. Who knows? Could be destined for Steve Kerr greatness with this Lakers team.
Yeah, I agree. I think
He's a basketball guy. He talks well basketball terminology wise.
of course, he knows defense. He's been around locker rooms and
Knows probably how to
played for
manage the
Coach
guys
K.
too, which is, I would imagine, the bulk load of a NBA head coach's duties is just
wow, LeBron with the sky hook.
Skyhook did not
Missed
go.
it. Oh, now he's gonna
Great
finish
hustle
easy
play and
layup.
gets an easy layup.
Vanderbilt, good hustle play. Lakers down 4. 11 minutes to go. Let's go. Biggest game of the year so far. No one thought going into this year that this game was going to mean that much, but after the dumbest trade in history. Oh, turnover by Gafford. No,
They're going
foul.
to get him on a petty foul there.
That's soft. But after the dumbest trade in history, this game is like now just crazy. I mean, this would be
I mean, just the layout
a good
from
series, but I guess it won't happen. The Lakers would have to get to 2, but they
sitting
can't.
at 48 and 31, so 48 wins. And then you got the Timberwolves in the 8 spot with 46 wins. So just 2 wins. They're lesser and sitting in 8. The grouping of 2 through 8 is crazy in the NBA.
I know,
right
yeah.
now.
You can't even guess how it's going to shake out now. I mean, there's going to be,
Great dump off.
wow, another dunk. 10
Standing
minutes
right by the
left
ball.
till halftime. 32-30, let's go. Come on, Lakers.
Lakers have cut
LeBron,
it to
get
2.
it going. Back down, back down. I can't believe he just went with the sky hook, though.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I think he did a Jackie Moon travel in there.
Yeah, he definitely did. Shout out to Will Ferrell. What a great move.
Coach, or Father Pat, 3 steps.
Reeves got a foul. He'll go to the line. Yeah, I mean, ooh, nice dish.
Great dish into the dunker slot. Looks like we're going to a commercial break.
All
TV
right,
timeout.
Come on. TV timeout.
Just kidding.
Oh, no.
Austin Reeves is online.
Lakers, wow. Could they win the West, though? That's the big question. Can they beat Oklahoma City? I think that might be the final. I mean, we can talk at halftime about Denver just firing their coach out of nowhere.
Unbelievable.
Another crazy.
Just
NBA move.
injecting
I
some
mean,
great drama into the season.
Yeah, we love that. We'll go over it.
In the basically
Oh,
the final
good
week.
tip-in.
5 games left for
That's the NBA. They don't.
for Denver.
They just make moves at a whim. 3 games left in the year. Perfect time to fire your coach.
Yeah, why not?
Yes. That's,
Why isn't
That
anyone
is-
else doing this?
yeah, I know. It's genius. But I don't know. Houston, the Clippers, Nuggets, obviously. The Warriors feel more dangerous than the Clippers to me.
LeBron just had 2 chances at threes.
Oh, carry.
Missed them.
Go, you got a 5 on 1.
5 on 1.
LeBron, lob, let's go. LeBron,
Great play after.
not as athletic, but still for 40 years old, it's absolute insanity. 14 years older than Luka, who I believe is
Unbelievable.
26, and way more athletic.
And it's still way more athletic.
And
Here
still
comes
in
LeBron
better
on the
shape.
back down.
Oh,
from
he's got
the
Clay on him.
extended post.
Hachimura. No. No. Come on now. Oh, another lob.
Wow, and it gets
Gafford.
through.
Gafford is super athletic for 6'11". Obviously, that goes without saying, but that's why he was a good fit with Luka. Catch lobs, roll to the rim, block shots when Luka doesn't want to defend. And one. Could have been a block. But
It's supposed to not be a no call there anymore.
really,
On any, well, I would say at least in high school and college.
they're changing some of.
No, it's like they don't really let the refs make any discretion on those calls. It's either going to be a block or it's going to be a charge call.
Oh, okay.
Like there's got to be a whistle. That does not always happen. It's like
Luka checking back into the game. I think he's got 14 still.
as they show the
We'll
replay.
check. Wow.
Reeves to James.
LeBron James. Oh, he's still way over the rim there. Getting close to the top of that square. Yeah. That's pretty athletic for 40. We don't want to say that he's allegedly taking anything. Come on, that would be a conspiracy theory. But people love debating LeBron, though. What are your thoughts? Crybaby. Some of the antics are a little much, but when you played in the league that long and you're the best player, I think it's deserved. Obviously.
I'd have to agree with you there. I'm not like a LeBron can do no wrong kind of guy, but
right.
It's pretty darn impressive what he's been able to accomplish, and over the years that we've been watching basketball, basically the entire time. So I can't say it's not been fun watching him. It's been a blast.
Yeah, he's controversial. You know, you love him or you hate him. So I like that aspect of it. It's just like you kind of got to pick your side.
Good drama for the NBA over the past 20 years.
Definitely. And I mean, he's been the best player for a while. He's obviously not now, but still just so elite. The athleticism, everything that he does is just crazy. It's like, I don't know. Will we see it again? Probably. You know, you got to think somebody else will come along in the MJ, LeBron type where they just dominate the league. But it's, I don't know. People thought that would be Wemby.
Wemby,
for the Spurs,
I remember people thinking it would be Giannis.
Yeah, of course, you're right.
Who else? I mean, Steph Curry. I think he gets put into a little separate category. The best shooter of all time.
Right. Changed the game.
Very much
for
so.
For sure. Everyone's shooting now. Step back threes, going through the legs.
But I think now the onus is on Anthony Edwards. I think the label has kind of shifted his way, in a sense. I think especially with the Olympics, too, and the lead-up to the Olympics, it kind of almost seemed like a passing of that torch, in a sense. But
yeah, this is exactly what I said. And then I was with people the other night, and they're like, absolutely not. He plays video games all day. He's got baby mama drama. He's not going to be the face of the league. He's too immature. He likes to play video games and, fuck off for a while. So,
I mean, the early LeBron videos of him, like in the baggy clothes and the little flip phone is, I mean, he was a dweeb too. Like, give me a break. It's.
I agree. It's about the game.
Talent is talent.
Yeah. Thank you. That was my argument as well. It's just like, when you look at his game, he's got a smooth shot, can hit some threes, some step backs, but is just so athletic and absolutely tries to destroy the rim. I mean, he'll be highlights for the next 10 to 15 years.
Plays a game with some passion, too. You can see it.
Yeah.
You love a little injection of some passion and competitiveness.
Yeah, I agree. I think Anthony Edwards is the guy. Jason Tatum, St. Louis guy. I can't see it. He's same age, I think, maybe 1 year older than Luka. I feel like Luka's more popular than Tatum.
Yeah, 1 year older.
Even though Tatum has a ring, Luka does not.
That's true.
Tatum's American, Luka is not.
Yep.
I mean, I think Luka's more popular just the way he plays. From Slovenia.
Easy now that he's on the Lakers.
Better passer.
Lakers.
Yeah,
I think
Lakers.
a little bit
Celtics.
more global appeal than the Dallas Mavericks.
Could there be a better final? Like the NBA is rooting hard for Lakers Celtics. I think
Lakers Celtics.
that would just be.
You know what? It's in the script. I actually am leaking the script right now. It's
Yeah,
in the script. It's going to be Lakers Celtics, a classic matchup of the ages.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Reeves. Put back dunk.
Just basically ran from half court.
Oh, and did this. Shocked. Or I don't know what that was.
I think that.
He's only got 6. His over-under was 21.
He's 2 for 3
Could
shooting.
get there.
He's
kind of been their fourth quarter guy. He is a clutch player. Oh, that looked good.
just missed on a closeout. Dallas up 43.
Just missed on a
42.
closeout. That's the Lakers for you.
Yeah.
Defensively, can they survive in the Western Conference playoffs? Because offensively, they look really good. Oh, I thought he was going to shoot that over AD. Reeves, come on, baby.
Good extra.
Oh,
That's
wide open.
And there's the 4
my
threes
gosh.
for Luka. Come on.
Luka, hello. Hello,
45,
gotta almost have
43.
20, 21.
21.
Come on, this is madness.
He's 4-6 from the 3-point line.
His points, rebounds, assists is 50. I was like, that's way too high, but he's gonna get that. He's got 21 points. He might get that in points. If he has 50, Clay, no. Clay has been struggling. I love Clay. Just quiet, goes about his business, will defend hard, shoot open threes, but if he's not making open threes, Clay really doesn't give you that much.
Doesn't give you that much.
Offensively, he's not a break you down and attack the rim type of guy.
Never has been.
yeah, true. Never has been.
Really never has
But
been.
I like his wing defense. You know, he plays hard.
He could get
He used to really defend well. He doesn't move as well post
he does not.
all his injuries. But still, you got to love Clay. I mean, Christie, hello, against his former team. I think he's hit a couple jumpers now. 7 points in 8 minutes. We'll take that.
Luka, a little isolation, just blows by Anthony Davis.
Oh, he got the
draws
foul
the
call.
foul. Yep.
Going for 22 and 23. We're on a 50-point watch, boys. I mean,
We are on a 50-point watch.
5 minutes left till the halftime, and he's going for 21 and 22. Reeves, more athletic than you think. LeBron. Look at Luka.
Luka, LeBron having visceral reactions.
He surprised
Austin
himself there.
Reeves
Holy
absolutely
hell.
running down the lane, and
Oh, I jinxed him.
you did jinx him. We're off the 50 watch, guys. He
yeah.
missed a free throw.
He missed. Yeah, true. If he gets 49, I'm going to be pissed at him. What were you doing, Luka? Wow, he got the chance back home in Dallas. Everyone came to see it. I wonder how many Luka jerseys. You think people are wearing a
I
lot?
think they have a number of how many they sold when he got traded, which was an astronomical amount of
I bet.
jerseys.
Yeah, I bet it was. I mean, that was. I don't think he's.
Does get one of the 2 free throws.
Is Luka the best offensive player in the league? Or, I mean, you would say SGA or Jokic or Luka. I mean, who else is Giannis? No, Embiid is always injured.
Always injured.
I mean, Steph.
It's incredible that
I
the
guess.
3 that you listed there, Jokic and Luka, are kind of in the same vein where they kind of play that old man basketball where it's not fast, but it will break you down and hurt you. And then obviously SGA is just
Lightning quick.
beating you at all levels.
Yeah. Mid-range. He hit some step back threes. That was the Laker game last night. They played OKC.
Yeah, so I did not see Luka
out.
got thrown out. What happened?
You know, he's always talking shit, which you gotta love about Luka. Always talking shit. But
I love that part of basketball as
in
well.
the first half, he got one for yelling at the refs, I guess. I didn't see it. But then, second half, he was talking to a fan. But he was yelling at the fan. Ref, after he made a bucket, he's yelling at the fan. And the ref thought it was him, teed him up, and see you later, he got thrown out. But the NBA rescinded it today.
Yeah, so they basically...
But you cost them to lose the game. You threw Luka out last night, and then they ended up losing, so...
They didn't give the Lakers the win? Come on, they're the Lakers.
Yeah, true. Oh my
gosh.
goodness, we are on a 50-point watch.
We're back on
What the hell are you people doing watching politics?
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
What are you guys doing? Take your break. Luka's got 25
we got
already.
Luka step back threes at the end of the shot clock.
Yeah, exactly.
In his old building.
What OnlyFans girl are you watching? Come on. Take your break. 2 hours for a little Luka magic?
Oh, Luka magic.
Oh, he's talking shit. Don't get a T. Don't get a T. If he got thrown out, that would be... Oh, don't take me out, ever. Don't take me out tonight. Come on, Luka. You gotta root for him to go back home and just give him 50. Like, who wouldn't who doesn't want to see that? I guess Mavs fans, maybe Anthony Davis fans.
The Mavs fans are sick.
Oh, look.
Oh, thank you,
Luka.
Great little fan sign right there. It's a good sign.
Good, respectable sign.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
Yeah, nothing. Fuck you, Luka. Declare war on Slovenia. Hey, Trump, tariff Slovenia. That's obviously a joke. We like Slovenians.
Yeah, come on.
The only one I know is Luka, I think.
Yeah.
But yes. I couldn't find it on a map. Could you find Slovenia on a map?
I actually can. I'm a little bit of a map nerd.
Oh, you like geography stuff.
I've always wanted to run into those like guys on the street that bring out the map, and I was like, "What is this?"
Quiz you.
And like, can you point out like 3 countries on here? Be like, yeah.
What was the app? Wordle.
Worldle.
Yeah, Wordle.
You could do Worldle. Yeah.
Wordle is just a word. Right?
Yes, just the word.
Wordle. Wow, that is hard to say.
I think it gave
There's
you the
the most
outline of the
hated
country.
man. Nico Harrison, Mavs president, getting shown right now and looking embarrassed. Like he has messed something up badly, because he has. But that's funny. So you like the geography stuff. You think you could find Slovenia? That's impressive. I would have a guess, but I don't know if it'd be right. Wow.
It's right there in Eastern Europe.
Yeah. Yeah, I should know that, staying in Bosnia for a while, but...
Yeah, come on. What are you doing?
Even Bosnia might be hard. Oh, Luka! Miss another free throw? That's 2 points. If he ends up with 48, now I'm going to be pissed.
We're going to be mad.
He's got to shoot it.
As a coach,
close
you
to
just
90%.
hate that. You look at the box score, and that's immediately something that you notice. It's like, no.
Miss free throws. Miss bunnies. Knowles, you missed another bunny.
Keep missing those bunny Knowles.
Coach, yes. Oh, you missed a bunny.
Shout out Coach Barton.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true. All our coaches. My dad coached us in baseball. It was a good time. Your dad was always on the bench. Coach
he was
Barton.
Always doing the score. He was always doing the book. Yeah. Whatever sport it was. He was
ready to
on
coach.
The book.
We were always laughing if Coach Barton got thrown out of the game, that your dad would step in as head coach and run just immaculate offense. And
no, we'd always say that he'd just like
he'd
switch he'd flip the switch on the team and be even more demanding and even harsher on us than Coach Barton was.
Exactly.
Al,
are you giving me a look?
Are you giving me a look?
Yeah, exactly. Those are good times.
Yeah.
And those are... Yeah, I think good mentors. I feel like our dads and Coach Palin, Coach Barton liked sports and thought that there was, something good would come of it from getting us all together and playing and competing and trying to build the best team, whether it was you guys playing football or us playing basketball.
Yep.
Our baseball team was not as good, a few of us.
But solid.
But solid.
I mean,
Exactly. But I don't know. I really respect that. Like, I think with us, getting to the age of marriage and kids, like, trying to instill into the kids and younger generations, like, I don't know, to chase something in sports. And if you're good at that, you should build something up here in St. Louis. And so, of course, I respected the Chesterfield Bears and the St. Louis Warriors and all that. I thought that was cool and a big part of us growing up that I enjoyed.
No notes, no complaints from me.
Yeah.
I mean, it
I wouldn't think so.
obviously brought us here. I still have so many friends. We have so many friends that sports was probably the main driver of why we all met and why we all still hang out too. So why not do it with us? Hang out, watch some sports. It's fun. I can vouch for this guy, all the rest of our friends here in St. Louis. It's a fun time being together, that's for sure.
It is
and
fun.
to be able to do this over sports is a blast.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's that's part of it is like we all have our separate lives, but I think sports is something that has brought us together and kept us together, and we're kind of looking for a lot of things in this stream, but as a way to continue to build that community and make it change and bring it to the internet and try and connect with people from all over. So, that's the fun part about it is like meeting new people, connecting with new people, competing against them, talking about the NBA, talking about hockey or basketball or whatever it is.
Well, I mean, basketball is just
fun for us.
Basketball is the best one to like kind of go off of too, with the call to action we made the last live stream, and it's like go join a league, go join something. I think the most graspable one for everyone out there is a basketball league. I can't imagine.
Go play pickup.
Yeah, and it's like, I can't
go to a gym.
I love watching an NHL hockey game, but I know that I can't skate for shit. And it's not like I'm going to... And there are leagues here. We have friends that play in men's leagues here for hockey, but it's not like I'm going to pick up the skates, go out there and do it. All of our hockey friends could easily be in any of the basketball leagues around here and be successful too. So I think basketball is just you really only need shoes, and I've seen sometimes where you don't even need shoes to play some pickup or to play some horse or do something with a basketball, but all you need is a ball and a net and
I
and
agree.
a goal.
And most people are just looking to play, get the workout. Like, if you were not as good as people and you're like, hey, sorry guys, I'm not as good, but I'd like to play, they'll be like, okay, join.
Yeah.
Those now if you're going to be a tool about it and be like, pass me the ball and shoot it every time. But if you come in humbly and say, because I think it is scary for some people to try and join a pickup game or join a league. But really, if you... you just say, like, I like basketball, talking basketball, I'm interested, and people are going to be nice to you and say, hey, even if you're not at our same level, like, you can join our game, and it's fun, and it's...
There's still a role to be played. I mean, I've been a role player my entire life. You know this. And I've known plenty of kids that are not the greatest basketball players. Especially in college and like noon ball and some of the intramurals and pickup stuff. The guys that like know that they're the role player and they're just out there to rebound and set good screens and get that one backdoor cut, make the layup type plays. Those are the guys that are having the most fun out there. Those are the guys that are getting the most out of a basketball workout. It's something to be in basketball shape. But those are the guys that you want on a team, especially.
I agree.
A random grouping of guys.
Oh wow, Luka, another three. Here we go.
Well, hit the over.
Here we go. Yeah, true. It might have the over at halftime. Yeah, he does. 31.
Oh, he has 6 threes. Oh, he's gone.
He's way over that. He's got 31. So he just needs one more point to go over that line. Wow.
He might not get it in the second half.
The Lakers better win. Yeah.
They're going up and they're
He
drawing
might get
something
thrown
up.
out. That's their only chance right now. Here comes the double teams, though. Look at that. They immediately
Reeves
doubled
attacks
him.
the
Reeves,
rim.
easy
Why
layup.
not? Why not?
The Lakers look good. They got you in a double team, up by 5. Come on, Lake Show.
22
Take it
seconds
home.
left. A little 2 for 1.
Reeves got 8
for the Lakers. Here come the
Smooth
Mavs.
8. 15 seconds. Mavs looking for a last-second shot. How about we were watching the NCAA final game. I was like, oh, at least there's going to be a last-second shot. And the guy didn't even get one off.
Didn't even get one off.
What was that? Poor Houston. Luka, he's not passing this. Oh, he is.
He is.
Whoa. Oh, he shouldn't have. What are you thinking, Luka?
Halftime score, Lakers 60, Mavs 57.
Halftime. Let's go.
Just like you said, it's almost like golf in a sense. I'm going to equate a basketball game to golf here. Just stick
Wow.
with me.
Yeah, how is he going to do this? I'm
A lot
interested.
of first halves is just the first and second round of a golf tournament. It's like a lot of it's like close. Not a lot of guys are breaking free in a sense. The kind of the field in a sense is not moving anywhere. And then that third quarter starts, the third round, also known as moving day. That's when games are kind of won and lost, I feel like, in a lot of NBA games. That third quarter, it's that almost that after that first sub, it's like, all right, how's the rest of the game going to play out from the last half of the third quarter into the fourth? Because I've seen some runaways in the fourth quarter, and it was 1 in the third, but it was close at half.
No, I think that's an interesting point. Yeah, I never thought of it that way, but you're right. It's
And ultimately,
you always say you're never out of it in an NBA game at halftime.
Mm-mm.
You know, so definitely the third quarter, things change. Teams can
little
look like
moving
they're
day,
yeah,
little
exactly.
Saturday golf action. Augusta coming up this week. Go Masters.
Whoa, who are you rooting for? Is that really this weekend?
That is this. Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Luka's got 31. LeBron's got 8. Dorian Finney-Smith's got 5. Wow, should we do a Masters golf stream? That'd be fun.
I would love
I
a
know.
little live at the Masters.
Yeah, that would be cool. I don't know anything about how to get better at golf. Or Najee Marshall's got 15 from the Mavericks, and Anthony Davis has 4 and 4.
Didn't you say that you were gonna?
They got-
You should get
they got-
fitted for clubs. So
I have extra length in my golf clubs for everyone who's worried about that. Longer shaft, or I don't know. I don't know if that's what it's called.
You know, so
A longer shaft.
King's got that chart where it measures
Halftime.
your wrist to floor and then your height, and it gives you like kind of a sense of how long your shaft and all that should be.
Right. I
mean,
do have extra length.
This
but
kid's an
it's-
athlete. I've seen him golf. He's fine. It's just like any sport.
Dude,
You gotta put in
too
time.
tall for putting. That is, yeah. I don't play ever, but yeah, true. I am in insurance though, so our day jobs. That is what insurance people do. They play golf.
Play a lot of golf.
Yeah, true.
A lot of
So
golf.
I gotta add that. Any clients out there, law firms, come on, I'll go play golf with you. Kestner and Barry, we're ready for you. But I was watching. There's LeBron's dunk. Wow. Do you know the show on YouTube, Breaking Points? It's a political show. It's anyway, I saw a clip. There's a guy named Sagar who's the host. And I saw a clip. This is not about politics, but I saw a clip and he's talking and he says that with the tariffs that it's really hurt his wife, I guess, who is a trade expert. And it had me thinking, that is the most DC job I have ever heard of, a trade expert. But it also got me thinking about this show because a lot of the things we've been talking about is just things that I would like to see happen or that I think is cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to now talk about my dream job,
Yes.
a trade expert.
A trade
Now,
expert.
she is obviously an expert in trade for whatever.
Yeah, international
Yeah,
goods of what
yeah,
of
exactly.
XYZ.
Whatever she
That is
does.
the most broad description
Yeah,
of a job.
DC.
I'm
We're
just
not
a
on the
trade
coast.
expert.
Yeah, exactly. A trade expert.
Yeah.
We're not on the coast. We don't have jobs like trade experts here. But
Well, you're an insurance expert.
yeah, exactly.
What does that? What does that
an
mean?
expert. I should put that behind my title.
That's just how you introduce yourself. I'm just an
But
insurance expert.
online, I'll throw it out to all NBA teams. If you need a trade expert,
Oh, here we go.
this is the job that I would like. Part-time trade expert. All you got to do, I'll work for cheap, part-time, you're an NBA team, so I mean,
I think they got some dimes
you
to
gotta give me
spare.
like $80K a year or something for part-time. Buy me a few more TVs. I'll watch your game. I'll watch all the games around the league. I'll come up with some notes on what players would fit in your team, who I think you should trade for, how you could target them. Get me on a call with your scouts every once in a while. Boom. Trade expert, dream job.
I like
Why
that.
not?
There's
Okay,
no way that they don't already have these positions too. Let's just get you in. Someone's got to have the plug.
Yeah,
out
that
there.
is a good question.
Someone-
Do NBA teams have part-time trade experts?
Trade experts. Well, come on. I mean,
because I don't want to travel to all your games and do all that. Unless you want to put me in the team jet or something.
in a sense, it's just.
I don't want to take
It's just live
Southwest
NBA
Airlines.
talent scouting. It's just, instead of scouting at the lower levels for someone that you would want for your future, you're
Right.
just scouting. You're scouting the essence of guys already in the league that you
Let's
think
go.
that would fit in your position. You know ball. I know ball. Let me sit at every game.
There we go. Hire Sports 2L
Yeah.
as your trade expert. Wizards, what do you have to lose? You suck. Charlotte, what do you
Someone
have
just
to
needs to
lose?
tell them the hard truths.
You suck right now. Who's ever evaluating has not put together a good team. So let's hire some new trade experts.
Trade expert. That's good.
That's part of going live is always I'm just gonna announce some shit that I want to see happen. Throw it out into the ether. That
Someone
is
out
the
there
internet.
has the
just
plug for the.
Maybe it'll take 2, 3, 4, 5 months, but somebody will see this and be like, "Huh, Sports 2L trade expert."
Trade expert.
Huh.
Now, not to alienate
suck,
yourself,
but-
I know you would work for all the teams in the league, but if you had a preference of what city to be a trade expert for, or are
Wow,
you just
that's good.
on call at the association, you're like, hey, I'm the NBA association, I'm the trade expert guy, I'm unbiased across the span, I
Yeah,
just
you
want
can
to see
hire
the
me.
league succeed.
Yeah, exactly. Probably the Bulls, I would say, wouldn't you? They're never that good, and Chicago is just the biggest market, and the Bulls are so cool.
Foaming at the
Like,
mouth to
The
have
logo's
Bulls
great.
be good.
Downtown
Every
Chicago,
person in the
great.
Chicago area.
St. Louis, that's where we go. Chicago is kind of the close big city.
Love that choice.
It's like, Bulls, come on, what are you doing? But I don't know. I guess I like the Bulls. The Bulls have been playing 4 white guys, though, started. You don't see that a lot. Vucevic, Giddey. They have a couple other guys that I'm forgetting right now. Giddey's
Who
been
else
playing
rounds
really
out
well.
that start? Wait, is it that
Yeah, they've
kind
started.
of that small, kind of almost bowling ball guy that you were describing earlier? Bald, white guy?
No, they start one of their rookies. They've just been starting because they're basically out of it
I'm
right
thinking
now.
of,
Let's see.
Thinking of someone else.
Chicago's in 9th place. 36-43. They're going to play the Heat in the play-in game.
Mm-hmm.
They should win that and then get either Orlando or Atlanta, it looks like, for the East. How about the Pistons? Detroit basketball. Let's fucking go. I like when Detroit's good because last year they were the worst team in the league, and
Yeah.
now 6th in the East.
Not too shabby.
That is not too shabby. I mean,
Detroit fans have to be happy.
who do you like? I think it's going to be Knicks versus Celtics, Eastern Conference. And I think it's going to be Lakers OKC, Western
You don't think
Conference.
the
I don't
Cavs
want to
can
make
do
my
it?
picks. Don't lock me in.
No, I wouldn't.
Duh.
I would never think about doing something like that. We can't. We're
Never
just
lock me
reacting
in.
on a live stream now. You don't
Yeah.
want to do anything too hasty.
It's not recorded. No one's gonna see
No,
anything. Yeah.
never, please.
True. Can't go back and check this. I love how comedians get in trouble like 4 years later for
On
shit
something
they
that
said.
they said on
Isn't
like a
that the
4-hour podcast.
Yes.
It's like, yes.
I
yeah,
love that.
Great.
God bless the internet. It's so funny.
I can't wait.
Who was the one? Shane Gillis didn't get SNL because he said something about Asian people.
You know, those jokes. Those jokes
dude,
be
it's
joking, man.
Yeah, it's
Can't have jokes now.
It's true. It's just a joke.
Yeah.
It's just a joke, guys. But yeah, please, in 4 years, go back into our live streams and cancel us from our trade expert jobs. We would love to see that happen.
No,
That
the
would be
Bulls.
so
The
fun.
Bulls would never let you go at that
The
point.
Bulls need that. Or
They'd be
from
like,
our
this guy's
app.
uncancelable.
What's
And-
gonna happen? Trade expert, or are we gonna get an app going? You know, a sports meetup app. That's what I'd like as well.
That's a good.
Make
Yeah,
it
that's,
happen.
that's a good. Yeah, I like that idea.
I think it could.
Steal it.
We just-
Steal it from us.
Yeah, we're ready. We'll use it.
Just if
I'd
you're gonna
like to
steal
see
it with
who's
us,
playing
just send
sand
the link to a
volleyball.
couple of your friends.
Who's playing sand volleyball this summer? I'm big. I'd like to show off in sand volleyball.
You can jump.
Not that well. The sand is hard.
Obviously,
Dude, volleyball
obviously
players
it's not-
float.
They
Those
do.
guys have
They do.
unreal athletics, and that's who we used to make fun of in high school still.
Yeah, one of our.
It's like, wouldn't you rather be the 10th man on a basketball team than the best player on a volleyball team? Or the second best? I
Yeah.
mean, that's not to be mean to volleyball players.
no, we can't. And
I mean, I'm sure none
our-
are watching in our 10 viewer audience. So
well,
we appreciate
we can't
you guys.
alienate sports.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. We,
It's
I love volleyball. Volleyball's cool. But compared to
professionally, like
Compared to
we're talking about-
basketball, those guys are 6'10" and can jump through the roof. It's like, couldn't they have played basketball? I don't want to be mean. It's just
No,
like, couldn't
no,
they have been decent? I mean,
Well, yeah, I think it's a no-brainer question to answer with the professional aspect of things. These guys get paid a whole hell of a
yeah,
lot of
that's
money.
true. The top volleyball player probably makes 7 figures, but
I would assume that
probably it's somewhere in Europe. It's got to be Italy
Yes.
or something like that pays them a lot. I don't think it's probably here in America.
No, I mean you get the Olympic appeal. And
That's a question for the internet. Yeah, where is the best volleyball league around the world?
When have you ever
Men's
seen
volleyball.
Yeah, when it's like.
I have not. I think it's Europe.
I think
Maybe
lacrosse
Germany?
has tried to make a push into like, you know, the big four sports. It's football, basketball, baseball, hockey.
With football dominating.
Dominating. So it's like
Yeah, it's crazy.
one and
And it used to be
2, 3,
baseball.
4, 5. Yeah.
Well, my grandpa always
America's
talked
pastime.
about. I know that was
America's
America's
pastime.
pastime. Crazy. And now the NFL has just exploded like you would not believe,
Yeah.
which is good. We like watching the NFL. Nothing against sports, but
Can't.
the NBA. Come on, we're getting into the NBA. The NBA playoffs is better because you got to win 4.
I agree.
I always say that. Like
I
the
agree.
best team
Love
wins.
series.
Yeah, true. In football, you don't know for sure if the best team wins. In the NBA, in March Madness, you don't know for sure if the best team wins. In the NBA, it is really hard for the best team not to win 4 out of 7. I mean, of course it happens, and you occasionally see upsets, but that's why they're exciting when you do see one, because generally the
It
more
doesn't happen all
talented
that much.
team, you see from the regular season ends up winning. So we love the NBA playoffs. What the hell is wrong with you guys? Let's watch some NBA. We'll have more streams
Can't wait to get
come
into
in.
the. I can't wait to get
it's
into the
gonna be-
playoffs too. So much.
And can't wait for Luka about to have 50.
Yeah.
But should we talk Nuggets here for a
Yeah,
little bit with
I think we have to get into
Michael
the Nuggets.
Malone? 10 years he's been the head coach of the Nuggets. What is going on? They fired him. If you haven't heard, Michael Malone.
Sitting at 5th in the West.
And when they fired him, I think they were 4th. I mean, this whole group is just
Yeah, I mean it's within one game. of
exactly.
each
So
other.
5th in the West, won a championship 2 years ago.
Yeah.
has been with the club for 10 years now as their head coach, has a huge, impactful relationship with their best player, Nikola Jokic,
Uh-huh.
is their guy, and they fire not only him, but also the GM with 3 games left. What could they possibly be thinking? That they just knew they were going to fire him in the offseason, so they did it now?
I would like.
Why?
What's the advantage of that for like the team? So, I can understand how that could maybe be a thought, but
Give him one more run.
every avenue that I go down in my head is something like nefarious. Like, did Jokic and him have a complete fallout that necessitated like higher powers to come in and be like, we're gonna fire the head coach and the GM right now?
It had to be something with some of the players, but I just can't imagine Jokic saying anything just because he's just so quiet.
Laissez-faire,
Yeah,
quiet.
exactly. Just and seems to like Malone, and if somebody, he just doesn't seem to be like that type. So then it would only be the other highest paid guys, Jamal Murray or Michael Porter Jr., who said something. But do they have that type of sway to get a coach and a GM fired?
Over the best player, too. If you have Jokic on your side, too, it's like,
true.
We're going to go against the best player on our team and arguably the best player in the league.
It's absolute madness. And going into the playoffs, so David Adelman is now the head coach, who is the son of Rick, former player. Rick was a former player and longtime NBA coach. David Adelman was an assistant at Jesuit High School in Portland, then was the head coach at Lincoln High School in Portland, then joined the T-Wolves in 2011, and
wow,
joined
the old high school to the NBA jump.
Classic move.
Yeah, classic.
Must have had some good
what I'm gonna
players.
do.
Ooh, second half is starting.
Yep, here we go.
But absolute madness with these coaches getting fired going into the playoffs. Why are they doing this?
Weird timing. It's very.
It's just pointing out
it's
that the
very
coaches
soccer.
don't matter. Yeah.
It's giving soccer. It's giving like,
Yeah.
all right, we're just gonna fire this guy this week, middle of the season. I mean,
True.
granted, the soccer season runs
Can't.
basically all year, but
Yeah, true.
they're just firing people left and right. Now the NBA is kind of getting a sense of that. They're like, well, why not? If it's working over across the pond, let's just start firing people.
Keep shuffling in guys.
Yeah.
That is what they do. The
It's the
players
timing.
have the most power, so then they're just like, oh, might as well fire the coach. We can't really get rid of our star players who are under huge contracts. But then again, they traded Luka, so I guess you can get rid of your star players. You can
Gotta love
you
the
can do
drama of
anything in the NBA nowadays. It's just anything goes.
It's the association, folks.
Yeah, these. But it is kind of like, oh, Reeves. No. It is kind of like soccer in the sense that the coaches, like, when a new coach comes in, what can he really change for a while? Like, they fire some guy and then they play, like, that weekend. So it's like you have to run the same tactics.
Yeah.
Because you can't really change that much, and it's going to be kind of the same way for basketball. Like, what can the Nuggets change before the playoffs when they have 3 games and maybe a couple practices, but they're not even really running practices at this point? It's like,
And that would just run into the argument of like, yeah, at this point, why not just carry on the coach throughout the rest of the season,
See what
regardless
happens.
of like what? Yeah, wouldn't that be the smarter, like cohesive? That makes me think that there was some sort of break in a relationship somewhere. Because
yeah, they said that the GM and coach were arguing, but not talking to each other. One
that's not
wanted to,
healthy.
the coach wanted to play older guys. The GM wants to play younger guys. But I mean, that's on so many teams that happens with. And then the owner doesn't just fire both of them going into the playoffs after they won a championship 2 years ago. So I
Until
agree.
now.
So, yeah, something else is definitely going on
Crazy story.
underneath the surface there with all these NBA teams. Just
I've
quickly.
been on NBA Twitter X. I've seen the conversations. I know one of you sleuths out there has the inside information. I need to know it.
Yeah, true. The internet can just find all the inside information. The internet gets it.
2-point
Scoops.
game still. We're just about 2 minutes into the...
Yeah, Luka needs to start shooting
Excuse
again.
me, 4 minutes in.
They're not going to him.
Yeah.
Go to Luka. No, 12-minute quarters.
It's this way, but the Lakers have 1.9 seconds to inbound this off a slob, sideline out of bounds.
What is the NBA? I think it's 12-minute quarters.
Austin Reeves is going to pull super high shot off the top of the backboard.
No chance of going in.
Yep.
Lakers by 2. Let's go.
They really haven't looked at Doncic lately.
Yeah, why is he just standing right now?
They're running some classic like UCLA. You get the guy in the dunker spot, wing.
Oh, here's AD. Got one to go and one.
And one.
Uh-oh, there he goes. But that is kind of the problem with the Mavs. They have lots of bigs in, so there's a post up. You don't see that a lot in the NBA. And you would not expect to see that a lot in the fourth quarter. They're just, it changes a lot. People don't really post up.
Yeah, I mean
How physical
the
you
game
can
opens
be.
up
Yeah.
later. Later you go into the games most of the time.
Yeah. Or, yeah, it becomes
Did
like...
they call a walk on Luka there? They sure did.
No.
He caught
Oh.
it, and technically, like if you were in high school or college, you'd get dinged for that one. But he caught it and did like
You
two
never
steps.
see that in the NBA.
2 steps to just basically come to a jump stop.
They give you a
Technically a travel,
gather.
but-
You know, they give
Yeah,
you
they
this
give you the
huge
gather.
gather in the NBA. You can... Oh, double team, post up, turnover. See, the post up in the NBA just does not work that well. There's Luka, easy bucket.
It's great. It's just great.
He knows how to
basketball sense.
score on this team. You
Well,
can
just-
tell that he's played against Lively and these
Yeah.
guys a lot in practice. But
Oh.
there, wow, he got a steal. I was going to say, they just went right around him. Oh, LeBron. Oh, tough little fall
just
away.
fall away,
Leaner.
12-footer on
That's
the
a hard-
baseline
that's a
in
hard
transition.
shot.
That's a tough shot.
Yeah. LeBron has weird, like, those
Spurts.
fall away shots where you go, oh, his touch is unbelievable. And then he'll just clank some shots where you go,
He'll
can't
just throw
shoot.
one like off the top quartile
Where
of the
you go, he
basket.
can't shoot at all.
backboard. It's just like, what?
It's so, yeah, it is.
And then he'll have those spurts where he hits like 3 threes in a couple of minutes. And it's like,
That's how he
where
plays,
the
you
hell
know.
did this guy come from?
As there's Luka, just too strong. When you're 6'7", 235 as a point guard, it's like he looks thinner there too. Luka getting into shape out in LA.
In LA? Come on, you got to have the beach bod.
They got him on Ozempic. They got him on
Wegovy?
yeah, Wegovy. Is that that's the secret out in LA, I think.
Shameless.
That's funny. I saw
Shameless
that, you know, the
pharmaceutical
country
plugs.
singer jelly roll.
Yeah.
Well, there was like an interview, and it's like what he eats and how he lost the weight, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure it was Ozempic.
Pretty sure we're
I
taking some...
don't think it was just the diet here that we're looking at.
That's a lot of weight to go away. I mean,
He lost 100 pounds, it said.
Biggest Loser. Remember that show back in the day?
Oh my gosh, yeah. Those were good. They'd have to stand on the scale and see how much they lost. That was funny.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, it was a fun show. Look, they tried to run that post up to Anthony Davis again. Oh, Clay, traveled.
He knows exactly where he shouldn't be and kicked it out.
LeBron
with a
gets a
steal.
steal and he wants a lob. Oh, Luka, shoot it.
Some kind of hop Crazy passing leads to a corner
Hachimura hits
three.
it. Let's go. 9-0 run. Last minute 45 for the Lakers.
Good old behind the back.
That was a nice
Not
little
in
behind the back.
Not in the range. Hachimura had to track it down a little bit off a 2 bounce, but a behind the back nonetheless.
Yeah, that was a hell of a pass. Here's a good one. Young up-and-coming players replacing LeBron. I mean...
Anthony Edwards, I think, is the
Anthony
first one that
Edwards.
come to mind.
For sure. John Morant's
Shea
been
Gillis?
falling off. Yeah. Shea Gilgeous is young. He's going to be amazing. But sadly,
No, I said Shane Gillis.
Oh, yeah, Shane. Big body, works the post.
Yeah, he's a basketball IQ
funny,
guy.
good for a locker room.
Yep.
Basketball IQ guy.
He knows
That'd be
ball.
good.
He knows ball.
Luka, 12 for 18, 6 for 8 from 3, 35.
How many rebounds? How many
35,
assists?
5, and 4 assists. So he's got 44.
44.
And he needs 50 combined. I mean, he's going to get that.
He's gonna get it. I thought that was hefty.
And 3 turnovers.
I couldn't be any more incorrect.
His turnovers is 3.5. Yeah, you got to imagine he's going to go over that, too.
Yeah.
He's going to have one more.
You know what? I should have known too. 'Cause
LeBron's got 10.
I feel like LeBron is very selective on the games that he takes over, and he still kind of more or less takes over some games too, and in a quieter fashion than he used to in the past.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
But
he does.
I think, LeBron is a guy that understands the moment, and he has no problem playing role guy to Luka tonight to make a point.
Yeah, of course. He's only got 10, I think it said.
Yeah.
So I think he likes doing that sometimes.
I think he likes
In
the
the playoffs.
15, 10 boards, 8 assists kind of stat line. I'm like, all right. That's a pretty solid line.
Especially in Dallas. Like, he knows
Oh, yeah.
Luka, this is big for Luka to just go off in front of the fans. Like, everyone still loves him there.
What a confidence
Might
play.
as well. Yeah. I mean, it's... Yeah, you do have to respect that out of LeBron, but then there'll be games where Luka doesn't have it in the playoffs, and LeBron will just be like, "Give me the ball and get the hell out of my way."
Oh, yeah.
Like he'll try to take
yeah.
over, whether it works or not. Who
Like
knows?
I said,
but-
I think he just understands the moment. We're in Dallas tonight. Give it to Luka.
Yeah, and now he's 12 for 18 and 6 for 8 from 3. You definitely got to just give it to Luka.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd like to see how many people are watching this game, though. I want to see the numbers that ESPN gets on an NBA game.
Do they have live numbers?
Especially compared
like
to
TV
an
ratings?
in an NFL game. I think
what
they'll
was the
release
metric?
something probably later in the week, but I don't know exactly how that works, TV ratings. But just a random
It used to be you
Thursday night NFL game gets crazy
could-
ratings.
Crazy ratings, crazy
I
numbers.
wonder if the NBA is anything like that. Like,
I can't imagine it is.
no, I can't imagine it is either. But this is one of the games in the NBA. Come on, it's like
Join us for it.
see. Gotta see what Luka does. Wow, you got bullied there a little bit.
Mavs down 7:40 to go in the third. Here come the Lake Show.
Yeah, I like the
Brown
Lakers
little
still.
seal in the middle
Oof.
and easy basket.
4.5 Lakers. They look like they're gonna cover. But
I thought
things can change.
On a
Luka's-
dime.
PJ Washington, no. LeBron, another rebound. LeBron, 8 rebounds. Is this over under?
Oh, here
Whoa,
LeBron
uh-oh.
comes. He heard us talking shit. Role player.
He's trying to sit out the fourth. Trying to start blowing them out. They're up 11 now. Lakers 14 for LeBron. Okay, let's go.
Who else young and up and coming? I was just thinking about that too.
I like this.
Bang.
Yeah, they have been good. That is a good point.
Oh, there's Mark Cuban in the background.
He's there. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. He's still an owner, but he sold the majority rights, I think. He only has a certain percentage now, which is good.
Still granted
Good for him.
courtside seats.
Yeah, of course. He's got a big enough percentage that they give him courtside. I'm sure that was in the contract.
That's been something I've been meaning to, and this
Oh,
is
Hachimura.
probably not a hot take because I don't see how you can argue it. But is courtside basketball tickets probably the greatest seat in all of sports?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, because
You can't get that close in the NFL.
I've sat on the glass.
Hockey,
I've sat on the
yeah.
glass. There's a panel of glass right in front of you, guarding you from the sport being played. This is obviously free flowing. We got a
Huge
timeout.
guys, yeah.
Timeout, Mavs.
The
Lakers go
athleticism
up
blows
12.
you away. The size blows you away. The strength, yeah, it's just. Obviously, we're biased a little bit, but yeah,
I think if
I
you
would
take
pick
an
the,
objective look at it, regardless of your affinity for the sports, let's just say you don't even like sports. Like you just plug a person in, I'm gonna show you the greatest sporting spectacle there is, and you sit them in the best seat of the house, half court,
drinks
sideline.
and food, all you can.
Dude, there's
It's
seats
like-
there's seats on the NBA
Let's
court
go.
now that are basically on the bench. Like the guys have to pass you to get to the check-in stand, and you're just sitting there, like with them basically.
Can hear everything you say.
Yep.
Yeah, that would be fun. Yeah, I remember.
Green seats at Busch Stadium, like that's great, but it's baseball.
That's funny. I remember my cousins talking about sitting close to the bench at a Warriors game, and they could smell like the icy hot that players had on and stuff like that. Like, it is pretty wild to think you could get that close in the NBA. But I mean, what do those go for? 15 grand?
They're
in
not
the playoffs, probably crazy amount.
Crazy amounts of money.
Yeah, I bet. Or a box.
Or a connection.
Yeah.
You still got to pay for
agree.
them, but I mean, some of those you got to have a connection to even be considered to even sit close to the vicinity of the bench or on the court itself.
Yeah,
Like,
that would be.
you know.
Yeah, and who would you want to see? Probably the Lakers. LeBron and Luka.
Yeah, do you think
Lakers Celtics. That would be a
do
fun
you think
game
Jack
to see.
Nicholson
I mean, who would...
has to do they give his seat away when he doesn't show up?
Yeah, I wonder how that works. He's probably. Yeah, he probably gives it to somebody. I bet he pays for the whole year
Yes.
a certain amount. And
But it's not like a rando off the street could be like, oh, all right, he's not coming today. Like, I'll pay 15 grand.
Yeah,
for
I
it.
bet he has a list of people. Because I'm sure he just pays at the beginning of the year. And then if he can't go, he'll text somebody and say, hey, go if you want. That's what I would imagine. But I don't know. I mean, the Lakers has got to be crazy what they make in ticket sales and
just
courtside.
revenue in general.
I mean, season tickets. Lakers, Celtics, that's why the NBA wants them to to play in the finals, because those are the huge markets making tons of money that makes Charlotte and Washington, the Wizards, and all these other teams, the Pelicans, make money, is because the Lakers and the Celtics make so much. I mean, I'm sure they all make some, but I bet it's the Knicks getting all the celebrities that go to
very
those
coastal,
games.
very coastal, just like all of sports. I mean, you tune into ESPN on any given night in the Midwest, and none of the teams that are local to you are even spoken of. It's very what happened on the East Coast today, what happened on the West Coast. We're going to talk about the Lakers, Dodgers,
the league
Warriors,
overall.
Red Sox, Yankees. Yeah, it's just all
Nice finish. Yeah.
all very coastal.
This is a good point.
We're in the
They're saying
flyover
that
states, folks. Come join us tonight for some basketball.
Yeah, true. Flyover states. This is a good point. I like the Lakers are playing without a center, which you would think is not going to be their best form of defense. But LeBron and Luka and Austin Reeves are actually playing solid defense. Like the Mavs offense looks a little lost. I mean, I know they don't have that many offensive players, but if the Lakers can play at least just solid defense, you would think their offense is going to be, without even trying, just so good with the guys that they have. What a catch by AD.
I mean, they're getting looks like that in the middle, like the Mavs. It's,
That was a nice take.
That was a good take.
Little ball movement.
But that's from the guard. They're getting kicked out, too. It's
They're
not
trying
like
to
Anthony
speed 'em
Davis
up.
is murdering them inside or anything like that. Like you said, you don't really see the backup back to the post. We're just going to have 6'11" out there, massive person. Just rim protect for us, too. That's going away from the game.
Yeah, it is. Ooh. Oh, they got a foul. LeBron slapped AD in the face. My bad. Oh, he's bleeding now. Yeah, true. Like I said last time, it is mostly facing the basket that teams want people to play. Like, if you have your back to the basket, they're allowed to have this huge forearm in your back, which makes it hard to jump and make moves. And even if you're, 7 feet tall, it's like, it's hard when you have somebody who's got a forearm in your back. So that's allowed when you have your back to the basket. When you start facing the basket, that's going to be a foul. So that's why you see a lot of 4-out, 5-out offenses, even centers facing the basket. It's like they're trying to, one, draw fouls, and two, make it a little more movement, a little more spacing. If you're just trying to back somebody down, you're not really going to have much of an advantage. Wow, missed 2 free throws. Come on, Anthony Davis.
Oh, they're going to get Luka on coming into the lane early. He's going to get another chance at it.
Oh, JJ Redick.
Beside himself.
Yeah, look at that. He looks young. What is JJ? Probably 40-something?
He's in his 40s.
Yeah.
He's got that touch of gray on him.
Yeah. JJ. Looking like he could still play. Hit a couple threes. Oh, he wasn't going to miss 3 in a row.
He wanted to.
Can't be an NBA player miss 3 in a row. Just 2.
Unless you're Shaq.
Yeah, true. Doesn't even matter. I wonder, what was the highest Shaq ever shot? I mean, 60% maybe?
I think there was a year where he's in the 60s. 61.
Oh. Luka missed one. Come on, Luka, you're not scoring.
Maybe? Did he crack 60?
He was always 50.
I think he was always hovering around 50.
AD, 6-point game. Mavs not giving up.
Lower early on. Lower.
7-0 run for the Mavericks.
In the last 2 minutes. Game of runs, moving day.
Here's this. Oh. Over and back. Austin Reeves, turnover. JJ's getting mad.
He's asking for someone to come get the ball.
They're running a Luka, Austin Reeves pick and roll. And they're trying to double AD in the post. Let's see. Reeves is out. Oh, AD's out. Clay doesn't play that much anymore.
Clay does not play that much anymore.
The Mavs, they're going to trade Clay? Didn't they sign him to a 3-year deal?
Yeah.
They'll
trade
lose.
anyone.
Yeah, true. They're going to lose, and they're going to trade Clay, I think. Because they're not going to make a playoff run. I don't think. Especially if they're in the play-in game and they got to win 2 games just to get to the 8 seed. Then they play Oklahoma City.
Who's wearing the mask on the Lakers?
That should be St. Louis, Jordan Goodwin.
Oh, that is Jordan Goodwin. Yeah.
Get one up.
That's a great assist, though. Bang. No. But he'll get an offensive rebound. Almost.
Almost, yeah. I think that's him. He broke his nose or something like that.
They just signed him to an actual deal. Shout out Jordan Goodwin, St. Louis
Really? He's off the
University's
10-day contract or something like that? Yeah.
He was on a two-way.
A two-way deal. Right. Well, yeah, it's that time of year. Guys are getting contracts converted. I know my buddy was talking that he was pissed because Mac McClung is not on the roster. But then the Warriors signed Pat Spencer, who was like the former lacrosse guy.
Yeah.
And so he was posting all this stuff about Mac McClung versus Pat Spencer and how could a team not sign Mac McClung. And it's an interesting point. I guess it's just
I've heard
they think he's too small to defend and can't shoot it well enough.
I also heard
I don't.
through the grapevine, random guy I played golf with in North Carolina told me that,
Yeah.
and that's where Mac McClung was in and around. He's from North Carolina, right? Pretty sure.
I'm not sure.
But he was talking about how he had to coach him and when they were in high school, and said he was a little bit of a locker room cancer.
Oh, really?
All right. I'm not sure I know the inside information in this, so I'm going to take your word for it.
I love it.
So
That's
maybe
good
that has
drama.
something to do with it, but I can't imagine any
like
locker room
selfish?
drama.
He just wants to score. He's not really worried about the team, or what is the?
kind
Did
of
we
the
not get
kind
inside
of the
information?
me over we kind of guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see that.
and I could understand it.
Yeah, super athlete, crazy high school highlights, and
Hoop mixtape.
yeah, who makes it blew up. Mm-hmm. Yeah, wanting to get huge dunks. Here's Luka.
Tough take.
Another two. Let's go. We're back on.
Tough take. Lakers up 8.
And he's got, I think, 33 now. 37.
37.
Whoa, I'm off. 37, 5, 5, and 4. Oh, dear. That's a hell of a game. Hey, intentional.
Needs 3 more points for the push on 50 points, rebounds, and assists.
Really? He's only 3 away?
Yeah, he's at 47.
Yeah, he's going to hit that. This is a tough finish.
That is tough.
No backboard. Oh, and of course they give him the technical free throw or player control foul or whatever they call this. A take foul is the NBA terms, I believe. He's kind of going for the ball, but I like it. Get Luka to 38.
Unbelievable.
He's shooting. Don't pass. You could tell he was not going to pass that one. Oh!
Just off, but they get the
Lakers
offensive rebound. They're going to get
Give him
another
a
shot
chance.
at it. Luka is out here with a supporting cast of Lakers right now.
Yeah, LeBron's not out there.
Austin Reeves
Goodwin.
out there. He's got Goodwin. He's got... Is Hachimura out there?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Dorian Finney-Smith. I mean, they've got, it is just the bench guys. Vanderbilt, Goodwin, Luka,
Finney-Smith and...
Gabe Vincent.
Yeah.
That is a random 5. Whoa, that was ugly.
That was a 2
Got
as
in.
well. I think he had his
Did they
foot on the
call that?
line.
Yeah, good call.
Mavs down 9. 9.
Luka,
Luka.
with this unit, they're just telling him don't pass, I
Don't
guess.
pass.
Offensive rebound foul. Come on, Lakers. I guess they're up 9, sorry. I can't. It was 4.5.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Worst shot in basketball along, too.
Very, very bad shot.
That's funny. Luka. Not really in the MVP race, though, this year. It looks like Shea is... SGA for Oklahoma City is
How do
running
you
away
not give
with
it to Jokic, though?
Wow.
Every year.
I like it. Now they can't. The coach is gone.
Yeah.
GM is gone. Didn't go as planned.
Did not.
I mean, but yeah,
planned.
he has been nothing to do with that. Finney-Smith misses. Not really a shooter. Yeah, I guess the Lakers playing without a center, it does make everything switchable. Like on defense, they just 5-0.
Oh, Jordan.
Oh no, he's gonna get the hook.
You might get the yank right off stage. That was kind of a weird place to throw a bounce pass, though.
Yeah, that was.
Just
there
like
was not
swinging
much
from the wing.
There
and
was
just gonna
not
throw a
much he was
bounce
going to
pass.
do with that. Gafford, it's got 8, 4, 2 blocks. I mean, the Mavs are just okay. But why would you trade your best player to be okay? I know they thought they'd have Anthony Davis, but really it's just has not
Given
worked
his
out.
history too, it's like, all right, we're gonna shell out for this guy. This guy's been Mr. Reliable.
Why? Why would they do it? Doesn't make any sense. And now Luka is just rubbing their nose in it. I love it.
Someone had dirt on someone. I'm calling it.
Oh,
like
look
I
at this.
said,
He's
you
not
sleuths
passing.
out there got to try and figure that one out for me with inside information. Let us know.
Come on, give it to Luka. Oh,
That's
they fouled
gotta be
him.
a foul.
Why? Send him to the line. Let's go. Who is it? One of the Martin twins. Caleb or Cody?
Having an extended conversation with the ref.
That's a
Yeah,
bad foul. I mean,
Yeah.
he's gonna make 2. He's got to make 2.
6.9 seconds on
If he
the clock.
misses 2 again. Oh, it's on the side.
Yeah.
Not enough.
Little slob, little sideline out of bounds play. See
I
what the
think it's
Lakers draw
5.
up. Luka's got a trigger.
They're throwing it back to him.
They're gonna throw just a right
He's gonna
screen on
shoot
him.
it somehow.
Yeah. Jordan Goodwin from the corner.
Oh, that looked good. That was a good look. Damn, he thought it was going in too. He did a little hop. All right. 50
End of the
watches.
third quarter.
Definitely still in play. But it feels like the Lakers are running away with this. Come on. That's why you should watch our stream now.
It
You
does
can't
feel
watch
that way.
ESPN all year long. Especially going into these playoffs. It's going to be exciting. Come on, guys.
A little switch up. Watch 2 to 3 random guys talk to you about their thoughts on this basketball and other sports around the culture. Come on, please.
Yeah, exactly. A little switch up. A little bit different. A little, I don't know, it's a little less formal. Like ESPN before, I think this was a few weeks ago, but they got Bob Myers, who is the GM of the Warriors, and he's like talking about things that are happening around the league. And the host, I forget her name, one of the girls that works at ESPN, is like, yeah, but what'd you think about this specific game? And it's like, why would you hire Bob Myers, a former GM, to talk about that specific game? Like, if he's ranting about the league and something that he's hearing, like, I don't know, just let him go off. So I think sometimes ESPN, of course, they cover the game and they want to give you the broadcast, the play-by-play of the game,
Sure.
what's happening, and we all love that. But yeah, I think once a week, a little switch up, a different stream
Why
once
not?
every in a while, you know. Listen to us talk, get a little deeper.
A little extra seasoning on your sports meal of the week. Just put a little cayenne pepper on it. Just like, spice
it's
it up
fun.
a little bit. Throw a little something different on it.
Yeah, it's fun. It's good for you, a little live stream along. So, yeah, we do need to add some graphics, too, to go along with the stream. And Joe B, our big fan Joe B, was talking about we got to get a... where we can play sounds and.
Oh yeah, a little a
little
master remote.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
that would be fun.
what's that
We
called?
get a new viewer, we get a subscriber.
Look at this. Separated by 2 games. Seeds 3 through 8.
Yeah, how is this going to shake out? It's going to be
Currently
big
holds
too.
a
I mean,
tiebreaker scenario against the Clippers, the Nuggets,
the Lakers
the
do.
Warriors, Memphis, and one other team.
Wow, so
So
that's
even if
why
it ends
that's
in a
why
tie,
that's why they clinch
yeah.
if they win today, because they are the 3 seed and that's why they're ahead of everyone. Well, they've got the 1 game.
Yeah,
One
they
game
do
up
have
in the
one
loss
game up.
in the loss column, plus they got the tiebreaker with everyone. I think everyone's got 3 games left or something like that. So if they win this, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
They clinch a playoff spot, but they could still end up 6th. I mean, you'd much rather be 3 than 6, obviously home court. But right now they're getting the Warriors. That is not an easy series for the Lakers.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Jimmy
Especially
Butler,
with
Steph, Draymond,
Jimmy Butler in the playoffs.
California, little classic matchup here.
Plenty of history.
That would be the West is going to be so good.
Yeah.
The whole series. Here's Jason Kidd getting interviewed. What's it like watching Luka, who used to be on your team, absolutely dominate you?
That's a great question, Melissa. Obviously, that was not my decision.
It seems like he looked over at the GM a couple times and said, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" Did you hear that? Oh, God.
LeBron can't hit the touch shot.
He's taking some tough shots.
The Mavericks also clinch a berth in the play-in.
Yeah. That's because who's even in 11th? It's the Suns. I should have printed that out. The Suns are just completely falling apart. KD's been injured. That's
really
been a year
tough
from
year for
hell.
Phoenix.
Oh, a year. Oh, what a block. And that was off him.
Yeah.
Christie makes a nice play. 5-point game. Lakers got to get it together here.
Look out.
Come on. Over, under. If you're betting NBA over, under, you're mad. But 229.
Oh.
We are not hitting that.
Not hitting that.
I would have
Not
picked.
anywhere close.
I would have picked take the over for everything in this game, but I guess it makes sense that the Mavericks just cannot score. Oh. Never mind.
Little tip in. I think it was like a
tip-in, not
three-guy
even
tip in.
looking. Yeah.
It might have been LeBron.
AD's not going to hit his mark. He had 40. AD was 41.
No.
Air ball. Whoa.
Who was that?
It's Gabe Vincent. Yeah. He's got to hit some threes, and that was not even close. How about, AD was 41 points, rebounds, assists.
41?
Yeah.
He's not even close.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We're about to get a stat line. He's going to the line after drawing a foul.
Oh, that was him off LeBron.
Yeah, it was definitely LeBron.
Beautiful tip. LeBron.
Wrong basket.
Gets -2 points for that. Give us AD stats. Because, people were expecting him to go off, too, against the Lakers. This is your former team. They don't have a center.
Yeah.
Don't you think he was about to dominate?
The script opened up for him tonight.
Yeah, it was going to be Luka versus AD. But I guess it's hard when you're a power forward to really dominate. You need somebody to give you the ball.
Yep.
AD, you can't just give him the
All
ball.
All of a sudden,
and
it's a
score.
1-point game, though. Noah.
Yeah, I know. This is crazy. Are they going to get to 100?
LeBron with a 3. He does not get it.
Oh, they got to put Luka back in. They're falling apart.
They are falling apart a little bit. Here comes Klay Thompson.
He can play. He's in better shape. He's on. Oh, Christie. Hello.
And all of a sudden, the Lakers look like they're going to be covering, just like Alex said.
Yeah, true.
And then rescinded.
They were just down 13. Oh, down 13 was the most they've been down. I was like, they were just down 13? What the hell? LeBron, don't take another one.
Oh, he might.
Oh, foul. Foul.
That's such a tough take.
That was tough. Woo. See, that's how you know he's just different. Those are 7-footers. He's bouncing off of Gafford. He's bouncing through AD. 16, 4, and 3. Let's go, LeBron. That was tough. Oh, Klay. No way. Yeah.
I don't think he's scored.
He just doesn't have
I don't think he scored tonight.
Oh, Klay. I'm telling you, his points over-under was 12 or something like that. And I looked at it, I was like, really? Klay's going to hit a couple threes, right? 12? But no. And they were right. the odds.
No.
That was a national championship, what he did. Oh, Klay's got to make that one wide open. Yeah. There he is, Klay. We almost jinxed you. We did.
That's got to be his first points. I haven't seen him score.
Really? Yeah, I mean.
Klay Thompson. 3. 1 of 6 shooting.
Did it really say that?
No.
Okay,
I'm guessing.
I'm going to look up stats again. Just so we see if we're missing anything.
1 of 5. That's what I'm going for.
I like that. Let's see. Klay, 2 for 7.
Okay.
He's hit 2 threes.
Okay. All right. What was his
Clay.
over-under on threes? Did we have that?
Yeah, it was threes made. Clay, 3.
Yeah.
He needs one more to push. That's something. Anthony Davis has 13 and 10.
That's not getting him anywhere close to
41
points,
13
rebounds,
and-
assists.
5 assists. So, yeah, he's at 28.
Commercial break.
Commercial break, fourth quarter, big game. Everyone's clinching if they win. Who's going to clinch? A play-in spot or a playoff spot? Play-in for the Mavericks, playoff for the Lakers. AD, his over-under was 2 blocks. He's got 1. LeBron's was 1 block. LeBron's got 0 blocks.
Can't say I've seen a block from him.
No. He's got 16, 4. Reeves isn't doing much. I mean, they got to put Luka back in the game. It's your only chance. Let the Slovenian guy try to lead you to victory. I mean, yeah, Jokic versus SGA, that's the only MVP race.
Those are the only 2 guys we briefly
Only
touched
options.
on that. Do you just give it to the guy that's led his team to a first place position in his
65 and
respective
14?
conference? Yeah.
I think they're going to, for sure. Denver's 47 and 32.
Though, you
Oh
look
my
at
God.
Jokic and you're like, oh my God.
I mean, what was his game the other week? It was like 60, 20, and
It was the highest. It was the
60,
highest
10,
triple
and 10
double,
or something. Yeah.
highest points in a triple double in NBA history. Crazy.
It's absolutely crazy. Especially at 6'11", 280,
Just playing like
doesn't jump.
the
Back down,
honestly the
back down,
45-year-old slightly out of
Pick and
shape
pop.
MAC member. I'm not calling out anyone specific, but just like methodical. Like, and he just happens to be 6'11", which definitely helps. But just
Yeah, too big.
too big, knows
Takes
how to
up
use his
space.
body, knows angles, like basketball savvy at that size.
But it's
Tough.
somehow decent defensively. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I know they don't say he's good defensively, but they get by with him at center. He doesn't really block shots.
He's definitely
takes
not
up
a
space.
liability.
Yeah, it's like he takes up space and is huge. So like Rudy Gobert or somebody who's 7'3" can't really back him down or score, but they could theoretically score. Oh, Mahomes!
Mahomes and wife are in the building.
Wow, look at the haircut. He's looking fresh.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry. Oh my
Just
lord!
Look at those.
Look at how big
God,
his arms are.
Dirk, they're going.
Dirk looking thin. Look at this
Man.
handsome German.
Yeah, that's just life after
Jimin.
basketball for those guys.
That's funny.
Love it.
Yeah, that is good. Bayern Munich lost in soccer. I think that was yesterday, though.
You know, I used to be a
Champions League.
big German soccer follower back in the day, but now it's just
really?
resulted
I
to
can't.
the Premier League. I can't really
Yeah,
get
yeah.
into
You
the
gotta watch the
Bundesliga anymore.
Yes, exactly. It's only the Premier League.
When
And then-
Bastian Schweinsteiger,
Oh,
Thomas
no.
Müller, and
Oh God, yes.
Ribéry, on
Muller
FIFA,
scored
oh,
yesterday. That was the big thing.
He's
But
still playing. He's like 400 years old, still playing.
see,
on-
bad shot, AD. Mavericks offense, no bueno.
LeBron down the lane. He's gonna chill out for a
Still-
second. He's gonna go between the legs.
Oh,
and
and
one! What a big play
That was huge.
to go up 2.
LeBron, what a move.
Back to the basket.
Damn.
He goes between the legs, front side,
Let's see this.
to spin move it. Yeah,
Oh.
unbelievable.
That was nice.
A little bit of a legal hook, but that's okay.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
legal. It's legal in the NBA.
That was legal. Gafford had 2 hands on him, too. I think that's
Yeah,
fair.
That's fair.
LeBron gets to one hand, gets by him.
It's all about deciding
What a
like
monster.
advantages and disadvantages. If you gain too much of an advantage on offense, it should be a charge. And there's a lot of ways that you can gain an advantage on defense, and that's why more defensive fouls are called, because you can't just put 2 hands on a guy,
Slows him
expect
down.
to get away with it.
Yeah, I think, that is a good point. People don't really notice that, and they think, oh, it's soft. The NBA, everything on the perimeter, it gets called, or they manipulate the refs. That was a foul.
Yeah, you just grabbed him.
Quite clearly.
Luka just
Luka
on a spin
gave it
move,
that.
just
Just
the little hug.
full-on grab.
It wasn't like he was even threatening to get to the lane. He's just like,
Yeah, there's
I'm just gonna
There's a
tug
little
you a little
tug.
bit.
There's him trying to gain an advantage. Exactly. That's Oh, I thought they were going to steal that. Oh. Oh, terrible offense. Clay.
Yeah, off on Clay, too. Wow.
I don't think it was, though, but we'll take it.
All right.
3-point game.
Then we got the big three.
Mavs are back in it. First to 100. You never really see that in the NBA anymore. First to 100 might win it. Luka missed.
Lakers are just getting too many.
Reeves. Oh, Bron. I thought he was going
right
to
down
dunk
the
it.
They see like
Anthony Davis wanted nothing to do
even
with
a
that.
play with like that wants nothing. LeBron a little head of steam coming into the lane.
Oh, you
All
can't do
Reeves
anything.
had to
You
do
know
was,
it's just going to be an and one if you try to do dunk him. Oh, what was
I think he pulled his arm a little bit.
Oh, review that. Oh, why is AD mad? It looked like he fouled him for sure.
See, you just don't get that kind of player interaction in an NFL game.
yeah, true.
Well, someone
In a
scores a
fight.
touchdown, they jump into the
Oh,
stands.
yeah, true.
Maybe.
The Lambeau leap.
The Lambeau leap.
Of course.
But we got
Ooh, right into the front row goes Hachimura.
Hachimura just drilling the cameraman. And a lady in big snakeskin boots sitting
That's
baseline.
Dallas.
Come on.
Dallas, they love their boots. Show them off. Sit courtside for 20 grand.
Why not? That's the call to
Why
action.
not?
That's the call to action to all our sports fans out there today. Buy
Wear
a
boots.
20 grand. No, not boots. Buy a 20 grand ticket to courtside at the NBA.
Make it happen.
And be sure you're tuning in to Sports 2L as you're watching the game, too. Just have it on in the background. You can have us in your ear. That's no problem.
Yeah, true. That's the goal. Somewhere we got to get a fan in the arena watching our stream instead of listening to the Jumbotron or whatever. Wow, PJ Washington hit a 3. 4-point game. 6:45 left. Let's go.
Coming down to the wire.
Yeah, Luka's got to start to take over. Will he? He better.
Lakers 4.5 is looking.
Luka just shot a horrible shot. Now,
Here comes Clay with the pull up to go to the over. No,
he didn't.
That was to go to the
Don't
push.
pass it, Luka. Oh,
Corner 3.
no.
No, but you better believe LeBron's there for an
LeBron
offensive rebound.
out-muscles
Put
AD.
that.
You don't need a center. Just play LeBron at center.
Yeah, LeBron can play the 5. He's
That's what
played
they're. The
1
problem
through
is
5.
when they play Jokic, if they play
Yeah.
the Nuggets.
Tough matchup for them.
Because, yeah, that was the best part of Michael Malone, who just lost his job as the Nuggets coach, is after they won the championship, he said, we're the Lakers kryptonite or something. And the Lakers can't fucking beat us. It's like, I love when coaches start talking shit. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
But Malone's the best at it.
Yep.
But, yeah, he's right. They don't match up well.
You think he lands somewhere soon?
Oh, yeah, I mean, he's got to.
He's got it. He's a successful coach. He's shown success.
But then Memphis's coach is out there, who they just fired him.
Austin
And
Reeves, dude, just a clutch
big
player.
shot.
Big shot to respond to the 3 from Dallas last possession. Back up 6. The Lakers go. 5:30 left in the game.
Yeah, this is going to be a good finish.
Great
I
finish.
think.
This is going to be exciting.
It looks like that was a foul. No.
You can't script this, folks. Here comes
This is
LeBron in
sports.
transition
This is
after a
what's gonna-
turnover.
Reeves. Where are you going, Reeves? No, sir.
No, sir. LeBron
Mavs.
with a miss. Here
But,
come the Mavs.
There are a lot of. I think there'll be a lot of openings because there's so many teams in the West that are going to fire their coach, I think, if they lose. Like, so many teams expect to be good and expect to go on a run. And if they don't, it's normally the coach that just gets the axe. They move on pretty quickly, so.
Yeah.
I think Malone will definitely be a hot name, but so will Jenkins, who was the Memphis coach. But I did see that Mike Malone was the fourth longest tenured head coach in the league. Like, the NBA moves on quick. It was Kerr, Spoelstra,
Yep.
and Pop as the only ones longer than Malone, and they just got rid of them 2 games before the playoffs.
Gosh, that's crazy.
3 games before the playoffs.
Every time I hear it,
run,
it's like
just gone.
Doesn't make much sense to me. Someone's extorting someone. I want to know.
But that's what they sign up for. That's the job as an NBA coach.
Mm-hmm.
You're the guy for a second, and then if
No
things
love
start
lost.
if things start going wrong, you are the fool. You are
LeBron's kind of taken over in the fourth
This
quarter.
is what
now.
he does. Yeah, timeout, Mavs. They
And
gotta
there's your
talk it
first to
over.
100. Lakers 101, Dallas 93. Timeout.
All right. I think you got to say Lakers.
I think I have to too.
Yeah, they look good.
He's had about 3 of those now where he attacks the lane. He's got 3 guys
Does a
kind of
little
hovered onto
reverse.
him, and he's got a little reverse or a little English off the backboard. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, here are the top names that from the internet of coaching hires: Kenny Atkinson, Terry Stotts, Sam Cassell, Dave Yeager, Becky Hammond, Mike Antonio, Frank Vogel. Like, I don't know. I think
Does
Memphis's
the NBA ever
coach-
hire a female head coach?
I think it would have to be in the NBA versus college. Like, to me, the NBA is a lot more skilled, and college, still there's a huge aspect of college, like, can I bully you? If that makes sense. Like,
Sure.
they play with 2 bigs, and they try to bully you on the glass, and they try to be more athletic than you, and if you're a wing defender, you try to let your guy not catch the ball and just get up in his chest. And
Yep.
in the NBA, you can't really do that because they manipulate you so well. Like, they'll just draw fouls. Mm-hmm. I mean, definitely as centers, Zubac or some of these big centers, they definitely try to bully you on the glass. But trying to bully somebody and just out-physical them is not really a part of the NBA like it is in the WNBA and in college, I
Yeah.
think. And so I think a woman could coach because it is so skill-based and not so much about fighting for position and taking somebody's lunch.
The more
like,
nitty-gritty of basketball.
yeah, but I don't think college basketball could have a woman coach. I don't know. Is this controversial? We'll cut this up and post this on the internet.
No,
but
I think that's a great take too, because I was thinking if any, just like you said, if any league is going to do it, it's probably going to be the NBA, because is there a whole bunch of scheming going on in the NBA? I mean, the players could probably come together as a conglomerate and scheme for a game, just like navigating X's and O's on a possession-by-possession basis. And not to say that
Right.
female coaches can't do that, but I think the brunt of just coaching is just having a grasp on the locker room and being managers of men, of people. And I don't see how a female coach can't do that on an NBA level. If everyone
think
in the
so.
same room has the same amount of respect, Becky obviously, with her success in the W, I can't see that a female can't manage 15 grown ass men to just go play hard. I think a lot of it is motivation.
I agree. I mean, yeah, it is kind of like like they say in the NFL, most of the plays don't work. A coach will scheme something up, but then
Yeah.
it's just playing. Same with the NBA. It's offensive rebounds. It's playing in transition. It's stuff that you can't really teach or
It's
go
running
over.
a set, and then the
exactly.
set
She
breaks
can have
down.
a set.
Yeah, the
She
set
can
breaks
get a
down.
set.
How do you play out of it?
She can understand a defensive scheme and rotation. She can understand offensive spacing. Like, I think women could definitely coach that in the NBA.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I guess it all comes down to buy-in. Can she be motivational as well? Get everyone to play hard, even the 15th guy to believe that he's a big part of the team.
I think
Command
that's a lot.
respect.
I think that has a lot to do with it. I think in an NBA timeout, they probably spend 10 to 15% of it with like basketball talk. We got to do this, and that, and then the rest is like Quit being a whole bunch
And
of fucking.
LeBron
Yeah, and LeBron with another and one.
taking
Just
over.
like, just quit being soft and go out there and play the game we know we can play. Like we've heard mic'd up moments in the NBA on coaches. It's a lot of that. It's like we know what we got to like go do
More
this.
space.
Yeah,
We're creeping in here. Run our pick and roll. Yeah, it's not.
it's not. We're not like all right,
This isn't
guys.
football.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
Oh, and he missed
where you got to know the scheme for what a left tackle is shifting to, or to block, and they're shifting this like. It's definitely different in the NBA. They're not too intense on scheming things up like that. Like they're running high pick and rolls with spacing, trying to get mismatches that they want, trying to get their best players on the perimeter facing the rim where they can attack and score. Like, I definitely think a woman can draw up some good plays and inspire a team that way. I mean, it's...
I think
it would have to happen in the NBA, though, yeah. High school and college basketball, it's just a little too physical, a little bit too much like football, where it's like...
It's running the sets to it's running it's scheming for that side of basketball. I like how you're separating kind of the skill from the brute nature of how some of the lower levels can play, because you see it in the tournament, college tournament, super physical. A lot of these guys they're the biggest guys ever. They bump into each other from time to time. It's a contact sport
for sure.
But it's just like the physicality of basketball. They'll have no problem feeding it into 6'11" plus if you have it in college, and just letting that guy go back to the basket, go to work, beat you up on the rebounding side of things. But
welcome home, Luka.
Yeah.
Oh, the Mavs fans. That's funny.
Luka shedding a tear or
Getting
two.
Emotional.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think so. I think also like not trying to be too preachy, because I think that's part of the game that I struggled with is like guys are going to hit you. Guys are going to try and take space from you. Guys are going to try and let you not catch the ball. Guys are going to put their knee into your thigh and try to move you out of the way. So
I know all the defensive schemes.
Yeah, exactly. Like I think Luka throws one up, reverse left-handed.
Have you ever heard of the conspiracy of the basket having magnets on it, the goal having magnets on it, and some dude that's a part of the NBA either turns it on or off on any given shot?
I like that though.
There's some weird bounces. Like that one was kind of weird, just like kind of clattering in.
Dude,
I
it's
always
so true.
found
The
that conspiracy
talent
theory funny.
is unreal, because I remember my grandpa, basketball Hall of Famer, when he would watch the NBA, he'd go, this isn't good. They don't miss anymore. Like, just the skill is unreal. How it's Reeves, floater.
See, that ball didn't want to go in.
Yeah, true.
No matter how close it was.
They had the magnet turned off. LeBron's shooting. Oh, he's got AD on him. Air ball. No. Why'd he throw that behind the back?
Oh my gosh, he's got space.
Where are they going? Give it to Luka.
Oh my gosh, this is a helter-skelter possession, but
blocked. Oh, just throw it up. Oh,
what was that?
LeBron looked at the camera. I thought he was joking. I thought there was a whistle.
There must have been a whistle.
No.
That's nuts.
Oh, wow, they gotta
That's
show
a
that
crazy
replay.
possession.
That's the highlight of the night.
If I could describe it to you guys, it was the most helter-skelter. Everyone's passing to each other.
Threw it up.
Trying to get the best look. Austin Reeves kind of at the end throws one up. It lands in LeBron. It's so short. It's an air ball. And with like 1 second left on the shot clock, just kind of tosses it up behind him. Hilarious.
That was hilarious.
Hachimura was kind of there if you wanted to alley-oop it.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't really in the vicinity to, and I don't know if there
he
was
had
a
couple seconds. He didn't time it out exactly right. LeBron for a look away.
No look. Just over his head.
I love that. That's
off
a horse
of an
shot.
air ball. Yeah, that is a horse shot.
They're going to cut it to 10 maybe, but sorry, Mavs fans.
I think
No,
it's a 2.
They're not even going to cut it to 10.
I think it's a little too little,
I
too
think
late.
maybe you just got to start thinking about covering.
On pace to be the first player in NBA history to finish top 3 in points per game, assists per game, and rebounds per game. Nikola Jokic. Setting up for
Really?
the second game of the slate tonight. The Nuggets.
You guys should be watching that as well. you crazy fools. Watching the NBA. Denver first, Sacramento, yeah. New coach. Jokic will probably go off as well. Luka. That's got to be
Luka.
50. I mean, 45. 43?
They're pulling up his stats. They got a
43. 7 for 10 from 3.
I mean, he shot 27 shots.
You got to get him at least to 45. Charge. Wow. Reeves up 14.
Just a nitty-gritty guy.
Why would you take that? I love it. Hasn't done much offensively, but Luka has done everything offensively, so it doesn't even matter.
Doesn't matter.
Just a cool 43, 46 career 40-point game. That's funny.
How many 40-point games did you have in your career?
Wow. A couple.
That's great.
I don't.
I
no,
haven't cracked
40? I don't think I had 40 ever.
I was gonna say I don't think you had 40 in high school ever.
No, I don't think I did either. I think my highest was 36.
Mine was 29 in your absence. Thank you for that one.
Let's go.
In a loss. Brutal.
Let's go. What
Never
was that?
even.
I was out injured. Broken arms. Or?
That was against Hazelwood Central in the Merrimack
final?
tournament semifinal.
Hazelwood
We
Central.
lost,
Wow.
and then we
Disappointing.
kind of kicked the shit out of Washington the next game in the third place game. But John Barone had I think 20 that game.
I do remember that game now.
I was just
That's
grabbing
funny.
the ball inside and just dishing it to Barone. It was
No, I
great.
think
Shout
I was
out
sick.
John.
I wasn't injured then.
No, I think that was the last time. That was the last couple of games before you came back in January.
Oh, really?
Because that was at the end of December.
Oh, so
And
it
so
was.
we played that final tournament without you, knowing we'd get you back for January.
Wow. Good times.
Yeah,
This
the
is
old
fun.
guy to not make the team, undercut you on a dunk, and you break both of your forearms before your senior year. That was great.
That was good. Yeah. I remember falling and then getting up and being like, oh, damn, my arms are not working right. That was a good time. My mom had to pick me up and feed me, buckle my seatbelt. My brother showered me.
Yeah.
2 broken arms is just
That's a tough one
brutal.
to manage. Tough
Oh,
one to
there's the
manage.
Slovenian flag. Look at the fans going wild. I love it.
There's
They're
the
rooting
thinking.
for the Lakers. Everyone's on their feet for Luka. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Go Luka.
Good for Dallas. That's kind of sticking it to the sticking
yeah,
it to
the
the
GM
man. Yeah,
has to feel like an absolute idiot.
idiot.
He's got 45, 8, and 6. And everyone knew this was coming. Oh, he's going out. Wow, he's
He
giving
just
him
fouled on purpose to
get a
the
standing
get the
O.
old
Oh,
standing
and
O
Bronny's
sub.
coming in.
Bronny's coming in?
Yes. Big time. 7-7. Oh my gosh. Give him the standing O.
Wow. The Lakers are going to
Palinka.
clinch a playoff berth tonight.
I love
Good
it.
for them.
I think they're going to be in the West Final.
I
They
don't,
look good.
honestly, I don't think that they were. Like super planning on this kind of big three working out. Like I think Austin Reeves has pushed them to a position to think that they could make a push at it all this year.
Yeah, good plan. Keeping him on the team. They were talking about trading him, getting a center. I like Reeves, but I guess they're going to be on. No, they're going to be on. If they're the 3 seed, they're going to be on a different side of the bracket than OKC, which is what you want.
Mm-hmm.
They got to stay in that 3 spot. Because if they go to 4 or 5, then the winner of that gets the winner of 1 versus 8.
Yeah.
So they want to avoid OKC, I think. But if they're the 3, they'd have the Warriors.
Oh, Luka, getting emotional again.
They'd have the Warriors and then the Rockets. I think the Lakers could win those. Bronny, get one up, Bronny.
Bronny is immensely smaller than his father. It's pretty incredible to watch.
Yeah. Isn't his wife pretty big too?
Savannah?
Tall? Yeah, I thought she was semi-tall, or maybe I'm making that up now.
I think next to LeBron, she doesn't look tiny. So that's saying something.
That is saying something. But yeah, Bronny's only, 6'2"?
Yeah.
He just got cooked there, and he fouled. Yeah, he clearly fouled. They were going to let it go.
A little bit of nepotism in this one. I just don't think that you can find many 6'2" guys that have his athleticism and build and skill that would touch an NBA roster.
Yeah, I mean...
Shit, I'm 6'5". I'll go and do some things out
he's
there.
got to...
You know I'm getting on the floor.
He's got to be able to play point guard. That's the issue. If you're 6'2",
6'2", you can't play any other position.
But
in the
he's
NBA.
not. He's an off.
He is a shooting guard.
Yeah, he's a shooting guard. But he is athletic, and I guess ideally you'd think of him as a defender, but I agree. I don't think I'd be expecting Bronny to have much of an NBA career once LeBron retires.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure he'll bounce around a few teams just because the athleticism. I'm sure he understands basketball.
Probably more so than a lot of guys.
Yeah, he's got a...
Oh, good pass there. Good dish.
Bronny.
With an assist.
Shove it to us. Say, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you guys.
Sports Suel, you got no idea.
Shit?
Yeah, you got no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, no kidding.
I'm going to be on this league for a while. But I agree. And he's on a 2-year, $7 million deal or something. So that does feel a little based on LeBron.
Yeah.
Not based on... Or I think it's a
good roster
3
spot to
year,
have.
something like that.
It's we don't have to spend this X amount of dollars on a...
Is he going to be on the playoff roster? I guess he is. If he's playing now, they've got him on the full roster. But they shouldn't use a playoff spot on him. And that's it. They wind down the clock. The Lakers covered.
Lakers, big cover. You were
Huge
exactly
cover.
right. Well done.
I just thought Luka was going to go off.
I thought this was going to mean a little bit more to the Mavs. They had a play-in game ready to go.
I'm sorry for the Mavs. They just can't score.
Yeah.
Even if they play the Kings, they need Kyrie or Spencer Dinwiddie. Is that their best scorer? Because when I was looking up the lines, it was AD was projected to have the most points, and then PJ Washington and Spencer Dinwiddie.
Doesn't have the three names that you need to see.
Yeah, for your best scorers.
For offensive efficiency.
Sorry, Mavs fans out there, you're looking screwed.
Yeah.
You're at the 10 spot. You're going to beat out the Suns, who are horrible.
We maybe should have thought about not trading Luka if you're the Mavs.
I hope the GM does an interview, and everyone just asks him, "Why did you do this?
Just why?
Do you regret it?"
Yeah, sir.
That would be fun. But let's go, Luka.
Luka dapping up all his former teammates.
Yeah, I just dropped 45 on you guys. 43. Oh, AD.
AD giving him some
major love.
Yeah.
All right. Who's that guy? Is he on the team?
That's an NFL guy. That's
yeah, that is an NFL guy.
Who's that?
I don't know. Oh, Luka doesn't know anything about football. He doesn't know. Look at Mahomes. Looking sharp.
Pat Mahomes gets a Luka dap up tonight in Dallas. I love it.
Wow. Mahomes.
And he's out. He got the Luka dap up. They're gone.
He's gone. Yeah, true.
They're gone. There's Mark Cuban.
And his son, I guess.
Yeah.
Excuse us. That's hilarious. Wow, what a game.
What a game.
This is fun. These streams are fun. We like watching the NBA. Sports 2L. Like and subscribe, please, guys. Send this out. We're going to cut these up and make it into some smaller clips. So check out our channel. We'll be posting a bunch of different stuff. I'll be posting some solo stuff later this week. So appreciate it, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back for the playoffs, for the play-in. More things to come. Al, any last words? Anything else to say? Shout out to the boys.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's tuning in, that will tune in. Obviously, this gets posted, chopped up a little bit. Tune it. Just give us some support. Send it to a friend. Nolan's working hard. He's got a great vision, and I just love the invites. I love tuning in, being able to watch some basketball with an old friend. Thank you as always.
All right, appreciate it. Sports2L, like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.